because I'm wondering if they have any dynamite. Or other blasting apparatuses. Because an avalanche would be a problem, but bringing down this house on top of these guys might weaken them enough to so that the fight wouldn't be that bad.
I think we can take him.
Are you sure?
So what's our count so far? We know there are 8 giants, which one of them is special.
8 giants, one of which is a super huge guy, 2 old frost salamanders that have breath weapons comparable to dragons.
How big are they?
They're like 12 feet long, aren't they, Sean?
Yeah, probably. It's difficult to say where they were curled up, but yeah, somewhere between 12 to maybe even 20 feet long.
What's their size category?
They're huge. They're huge.
So we have 10 huge combatants potentially against the 4 of us plus Minari, 5, 6 if we get our barbarian friend, and depending on whether or not Varg chooses to polymorph or wild shape, we would have Askell and Torsten, who I don't know, they scale, so I don't know that they'd be useful. I don't know. I guess that really comes down to their individual health pools and how quickly we end up having to deal with them.
Before I go, I'm gonna do one last thing, just to satisfy myself.
Okay.
I'm going to ritual cast detect magic through Miniari, and I want to see if there is any particular kind of magic, particular school of magic radiating off of that axe.
What is the range on it?
It's within 30 feet. Can Miniari get any closer?
He is at least 60 feet from any of the outer walls. So potentially, but it would be a big risk of being seen.
Okay. So here's what Eric will do. She is going to, as stealthily as she can, go behind the house. Rather, the fortress. Fortress is still a strong word. This fucking big place. Stronghold, that's the word. She's going to go behind it, get into Wait. No, hang on, I've got an excellent idea. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was gonna just go into the bag of holding, but then I need to be within 100 feet to be able to perceive through Miniari's senses.
Yeah, you'd be on a different plane.
God damn it. Damn it, ripped. Okay, so then she is going to dig in the snow. She's going to try and hide herself and she's going to try and hide herself in the snow so that while she's doing this, she's not seen.
Okay.
And then she is going to cast invisibility on Miniari. And then Miniari is going to fly as close as they can, somewhere that they can land, and then Eric will cast Detect Magic through them.
Which is also...
It's not concentration.
A concentration. It is. Detect Magic is a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Then I wouldn't have done it like this. I mean, they're a raven. At least that's their stat block. They're a little tiny dragon.
Yeah.
I don't think ravens have detect magic.
No, but I'm pretty sure they have good stealth. Oh, it's +2. I am feeling lucky. Fuck it, you know? If this fails and we get noticed, maybe Anna will get her wish and we will just fight these guys.
It's not just Anna getting her wish.
It's Var getting her wish. Or rather, Var getting
Var
her wish.
getting her wish. Varg getting Anna's wish. Varg accidentally becomes king.
Varg, king of the mountain.
Anna retires to tend a farm of many strange animals.
Something about this seems intensely unsatisfying to all parties involved.
Oh, I think Varg could get by with being a king.
Could he?
I think he'd manage.
Anyway, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I stand by what I said.
Alright.
I'm not a bitch.
Okay. So, yeah, Miniari is able to get pretty close. Casts Detect Magic. You detect a few magic items on this leader. The axe radiates subtly evocation magic. A large war horn slung at his side radiates transmutation magic, as does an amulet he is wearing.
Wait a minute. Hey, what kind of magic was radiating off of Varg's amulet? Was that transmutation? Or was that evocation?
Varg's amulet, the
Dragon
fire one.
Yeah, that one.
I would imagine that would probably be abjuration, actually.
Oh yeah, that would be abjuration. Okay.
Are you good? Did you just have a small stroke?
Just a wee little, just a little one.
Florble warble bop.
Ah, you're speaking Simlish.
Ornate. Anyway, yeah.
But you do not detect any other magic. It seems the other giants are not carrying anything magical.
Alright. And then they're gonna try and get out as stealthily or failing that quickly as they can.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh, come on, I don't want Miniari to get swatted against a wall.
5.
Don't say that, Amy.
Okay, 3.
You want specific.
Yeah!
That's almost 3.
It's close enough. Yeah. Seems they're engaged enough in whatever conversation they're having that the tiny little dragon is able to just slip back out the window without being noticed. And I presume that is everything. You then head back to the shack.
Yes, I do.
Managed to get back without any issue. Eugene, you head out mid-morning, go to the pub. As you head inside, it's fairly quiet. Few people around, mostly humans and dwarves. You see a gnome behind the bar.
No.
So it looks up as you come in.
Is he a nobleman?
Gnome. Gnome.
Oh, a gnome. Cool.
She sort of seems to hop up onto one of the stools, looks over at you. Well, aren't you a stranger? What brings you to Bakot?
Wait 1 second. Let me try to get my Russian accent real quick. Give me 30 seconds.
we lost him.
I am here to do
Ah,
the
there we go.
perform.
What? You... I'm not expecting anyone. It is 9:30 in the morning. We only really have anyone in the evening. Besides, we do not bring in outsiders, not in Birdcot.
Oh, don't worry. Just watch the magic happen. And I spilled my drink. I'll be right back.
Alright.
There's the magic.
That was astounding. While that's happening, Anna, you want to head out with Olya to focus on. As I say, we should be quiet. No offense, but you don't look very stealthy.
I'm not very stealthy, but I can be. I mean, I can keep my voice down, but that's maybe as good as you're gonna get out of me.
We should at least, if we hug the cliff, it shouldn't be too bad. He is in the north of town. Luckily, he is quite close by.
I mean, I can disrobe and slip into something more inconspicuous.
I will not ask you to take your clothes off. Okay.
Well, the armor is not my clothes entirely, but I'm just saying, like, if you would prefer, I do not have to wear plate armor.
You should be okay. Let us go quickly before places get more busy. It's still quite early. He may still be at home. Just try and be quiet.
Alright.
She leads you out. She kind of sticks close to the cliff. Heads round. Give me a stealth roll.
Oh boy, yeah. Wow. Oh wait, this would be at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Advantage?
Well, even if it was advantage, the first roll was the 3. As you kind of hug close to the cliff, one of the plates on your armor catches on that rocky outcropping, and as you pull away, a few chunks of rock come clattering down, smacking against your armor, and you hear a couple of voices, one dwarf and one human. There, Rosa, you go check it out. And a dwarf steps through the gap in the buildings with a crossbow in his hands. Who's there?
So I'm in clear view.
Yes. You know there's at least one other person that he was with a short distance back.
But they don't see me and I don't see them. Like that second person.
No, they're kind of they're. He's effectively poking his head out from between two buildings. You get the impression that the other person is at least one of the person, if not more, is on the other side of the buildings, and has just sent this dwarf to come and look.
All right. I don't have my helmet on right now. When the noise happens, and particularly after I hear like the shuffling of people, I draw my blade. So this guy like turns and appears on me, you know, my face and this black blade. And I just want to like put my finger to my mouth, you know, like be quiet and intimidate him to go away.
Well, yeah, give me an intimidation roll. Just rocks. Just rocks falling. Nothing here.
And
And he just kind of
taps
backs
her,
away.
and it taps her finger to her temple and smiles and moves on.
Other than that, there is no more events. You managed to get to the Thardin's home. Nolia knocks a few times on the back door, and a middle-aged dwarf opens the door. Clean shaven head. Long beard. Ugh. Olya, told you to stop. Come on in. Who's this then?
My name is Anastasia Kozova. I was enlisted to assist in your management problems.
Still on that, are you, Olya? Even getting outsiders in you. You're gonna get us killed someday, you know that. So, what brings you to my house?
Well, I'm reasonably certain that you're about to experience a very rapid and potentially violent shift in management, and I mostly just thought that it would be the polite thing to do to give you a heads up. Maybe if there was anything you could tell me about the people that I was about to stir the shit of.
You really want to put me in charge, don't you? I mean, I suppose people tend to like me. What is it you want to know? I know most people in this town.
I mostly want to know about the giants who I am about to be on the opposite end of the blades of.
Well, I'm not exactly on first name basis with them.
I didn't figure.
The other foremen are. They're a bit more up their asses, to be honest. I've never taken kindly to them. I knew this town before them. It was a better place. Sure, we ain't no paradise, but we were free. We could do what we wanted. Within reason, of course, within laws, but now we're beholden to them. Pretty much all the money coming into this town goes through them. All you hear is to put it back to how it was, even though she's only been here a few short years.
Well,
I'd like it too, but no, I ain't no fighter. I'm good with a pick, but that's as far as it goes.
well, you're in luck. Me and my friends are very, very good at fighting and are sort of in the exclusive business of doing it. But no, I suppose if you don't know anything about them other than that they are lumbering giants, I appreciate your time. I wish you well. I won't do anything that traces this back to you. I am relatively certain.
Well, I mean, I do appreciate that. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could tell you, but probably no more than Olya has already told you. It's... Hey, the fuckers. They got two beasts chained up in their stronghold up there. I have no fucking idea what they are, but so we're made to eat a guy whole once.
They
Not
are
a sight I could unsee.
outnumbered 2-1.
That's not too promising.
I'm not that worried.
Look, I'm sure you're a good fighter and all. Gods know. All you hear is a hell of a skill with that axe of hers, but that only goes so far when these things are 3-4 times your fucking height.
Me and my friends have to do. We had to fight houses, like whole buildings. I'm not going to explain how that happened. It just.
But sure.
How bad
Sure.
were we outnumbered there? That was almost 2-1, though not all of them were buildings.
He's just there scratching his head, not at all following what you're saying.
I think it'll be dicey, but I think we'll be okay. I think our odds are acceptable, and I don't really know what else I can do to make the odds any more fair. I guess we could wait and try. Is there a time of day when there are less of them present, so that we do not have to fight them all at once?
At night, only 2 of them are patrolling, so you'd find the other 6 inside the stronghold. You probably only have 2, maybe 3 of them awake. Normally around midday, lunchtime-ish, that's usually when most of them are out here patrolling, so you'd have 3, maybe 4 inside, plus their creature things.
So if we
Probably
waited
your best bet.
until midday, we would only be fighting maybe 3 giants plus their pet lizards.
Most likely, yeah.
Well, that puts us at greater than 1-to-1. And I very much like those odds. Well, if you don't have anything that you think might be important for me to know, I will take that information happily.
Actually, the leader, I can't remember his name now.
He doesn't happen to have an anti-magic ring, does he?
Not as far as I know.
Oh, thank God.
These guys, they aren't really too much for magic. I know he's got a couple of magic items. I don't know much about him. Zax has got some strange runes. But he does have something my family has had. The Warhorn of the Ancients. It's actually an old giant item. I'm not sure where my ancestors got it, but it, when blown, sorry, I need to try and remember the legends. It inspires the blower and their close compatriots, depending on their raw strength. The giants tend to have quite a bit of strength. So if he blows that horn, he and his companions will gain some kind of power. I don't know exactly what, but they'll be even more dangerous than they already are.
Well, short of taking his breath away, or beating him until he cannot breathe, or taking the horn or breaking it, I don't really know how I can stop that. Though I will be cognizant of it. I guess the heads up is more useful than nothing.
Oh, and the other thing. Not too long after they first attacked, there was something of an uprising, rebellion. Last time anything like happened, I was still quite young. I was part of it, but I remember seeing these things fight. They're dangerous, and he has some kind of power, some kind of, I don't know if it's a magic item or just his power in general, but he is faster than anything that size should be. He reacted before anyone could. He reacted far faster than you would expect a creature of that size to. Just be warned. Don't underestimate his speed.
Well, I tend not to underestimate the speed of most of my enemies. I'm faster than I look, at least circumstantially.
But, well, I'm sorry I can't be of any more help than that. I truly hope you can kill these things. But if not, and you end up dead, no, that's a shame.
I doubt that's going to happen.
It's only got the attitude of a giant.
I don't really have any choice but to be very full of myself.
Well, hopefully that's backed up by your actual skill.
Is there a store of any kind in town?
Yeah, there's a couple of stores. Obviously, the blacksmith, jewelers, carpenter. There would be a general store if that's what you're looking for.
I'm looking for somewhere I might be able to buy a low-level spell scroll.
If you ask, you can ask Olia. She tells you there's not really a huge amount of magic in town, but the stone carver does do a little work with runes, so could potentially make you something akin to a spell scroll, but made of stone.
That's fine, as long as it functions just the same as a spell scroll.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm gonna send you something. But that's all I'm gonna do. Because I'm not gonna go pick this up in person. I'm gonna ask her who lives here to go get it. And I'll pay her for it.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay. Eugene then. Cody, you picked up your drink?
Yes, I've cleaned up my mess.
Uh,
So I didn't realize what time it was, and halfway through that, I did smell my drink, so I was just kind of rushing through that. No pun intended. So what time of day is it again?
About 9:30 in the morning by the time you get there.
All right, that's a lot earlier than I. All right, so he'll probably come in like posing to be like a customer. Before he comes in, he would change his clothing to be more like cleaner, you know, not as ragged as he originally had it.
Yeah.
And yeah, he'd still be a Goliath walking in, and he would cast tongues on himself before he goes in as well.
Okay.
So I can understand any spoken language I hear, and any creature that hears me understands me regardless of what language they speak, as long as they speak at least one language.
Okay. That's so. I mean, most people you've heard have been talking common. Dwarvish has been quite common. There's quite a few dwarves around town.
In case he walks around more and he wants to hear what some giants are saying or whatever.
Okay, so you're just gonna wander around, try and overhear.
Well, later. At the moment, he would try to see if there's any wealthy-looking person, or maybe like somebody who used to hold rank here, maybe before the giants came in.
Okay. Not so much in the tavern. The only people there are kind of a couple of very old people, just deep in their cups already at this time of the morning. Your average drunkards. But as you head out, you see, for the most part, people dressed quite simply. You pass the occasional person in something slightly better off. Give me an investigation roll.
The board.
You spend some time wandering. You don't see anyone in what you would call fancy clothing. Really you get the impression that any nobles are either at home, not here, or elsewhere. Partway through the day, a small group of guards, 4 to 5 humans, a couple of dwarves, stop you. You're an outsider.
Yeah, I just blew in.
People don't just blow into Burkott. What
They
you
are if they're
doing
looking
here?
for the ice slugs I am.
What'd you just say?
You've never heard of ice slugs?
No, what the fuck you talking about?
They're deep in the mountains. Worth a fortune down in deserts.
Well, whatever the fuck they are, you ain't gonna find them here.
Well, yeah, not here. I'm just here to rest up, gain some supplies, and head back out there.
But how'd you even get in through the fucking gate? We don't let outsiders in. What are you doing here?
I had no problem coming in. I have no clue what you're talking about. I figured you were just had a problem with me.
Give me a deception roll.
God, why
Yes,
is this
sir.
girl's name? I keep forgetting.
Oh, yeah.
Olia.
Where's the button? That'll be a 30.
In Christ. You get a fucking word with it. The fuck have we told him about letting outsiders in? You be careful. We don't like people like you in here.
Alright. I'll try to act more like one of you.
Just don't stay long. Go back to where you came from.
How long has he been talking to me? Like about a minute, would you say?
Not even that, no.
Alright, I'm gonna try to keep him for up to a minute.
How? Because at this
What
point
could you
he's...
say I could do to blend in more? I don't want somebody grabbing me on the street and just, you know, nabbing me because I'm an outsider while I'm just trying to get out of here, you know?
Well, the gate's that way. Feel free to get out of here.
Oh, so you guys have no problem with anybody, like, leaving? It's just
Well,
entering.
yeah, because they shouldn't be here in the first place.
Why is
Clearly,
that?
if you can just... Because that's what we've been told. I don't make the laws. It's just how it is.
What are you gaining supplies there for, bro?
I'm not going to tell you. Just... He just looks kind of flustered and... I'm not going to tell you, but just get out of it, alright?
What if I, and I slip him, like, just so that way he can, just so he can notice, a little, I slip him 2 platinum.
Yeah, give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Fucking
Jesus.
God!
Kind of slyly takes the coins, looks at them. Fuck. These real? Quickly stuffs them into his pouch. What do you want to know?
I want to know who makes the laws. I want to know where
The fucking
they
giants.
make those laws at.
The giants. You've seen the
Right,
stronghold,
no.
right?
Yeah, but like, where do you, like, where's their stronghold, and is there any back door?
There's no back door, no, but the stronghold's up in the northeast of town. You can't miss it. It's fucking huge.
How often do you grab supplies? Is it once a day or once a week?
What do you mean by supplies? Well, I mean, most of what we get comes... We have hunters and that go out into the forest for food. The giants deal with trading a lot themselves. I think they
Could you
deal
tell
with
me
others.
a route real quick?
Say again?
Could Could you draw me up a supply route really quick?
Food and that now, mostly hunting, that sort of thing. We don't really have supplies coming in exactly. And we don't know where the giants go with their trade goods stuff.
Okay. How about this, soldier? You and your crew find a reason to meet me behind this shop tonight at 2 in the morning. And they'll be more glad for you.
Yeah. You alright?
And I kind of look to his men, you and your crew.
Yeah, no. Right. I'll bring him.
Feel free to are you happy about the Giants?
I mean, they pay me well enough. Gave us decent houses. Yeah, we're doing alright.
Fair enough. Meet us
Hey, money talks.
as it does. And then Eugene will say his goodbyes, go to the nearest outhouse, wait for the guy to be like long gone, and then he'd come out as him.
Okay. So you are a middle-aged human, scruffy, salt and pepper kind of beard, short-cropped black hair. What are you planning now?
Eugene will take a walk, casually assessing people and trying to keep their image in his head while he walks around and he takes a look at patrol schedules. I would say he walks around in a 2-block radius for about an hour, changing every half lap to somebody different.
Okay. Give me an investigation check to sort of see how good an idea you get of kind of the schedule of guards.
13, that's not bad.
From the few hours you spend wandering there, you get the impression that these guards, they're clearly not trained guardsmen. They don't seem to have so much of a schedule as they just kind of wander, but they do tend to congregate. Each small group tends to kind of congregate in one area as if that's like their turf. So this one particular group kind of mostly hangs around this little part of town. The giants, you watch them from afar. They don't tend, again, less of a schedule, more just a couple of them, they come out the stronghold, go for a wander. But by the end of it, you can see there are 5 of them out wandering the town, and between them, they're covering most of the town. This is about lunchtime.
Fair enough. Yeah. Are the humanoid guards that pass through, are they all armored in some way?
Mostly wearing chainmail. The occasional one wearing something a little more protective, but mostly just simple chainmail.
Gotcha. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to pass off as like an actual guard since Eugene doesn't wear any armor.
Yeah.
But Eugene wants to ask more questions to more people. He just doesn't know who to go to. He wants to know more about these humanoid guards, so he'd probably pull out like a joint at a corner, and then wait for one to pass by as he like tries to flag one of the guys at the end of the formation.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as sort of a group wanders by, you know, there's a couple drifting towards the end of the back of the little group. And you sort of make yourself a bit more obvious as they pass. A couple of them stop. Are you still in disguise as the guard, by the way? Who are you?
At this point, no. I'm probably disguised as one of a random townsfolk, but with like magician's mustache.
They kind of stop.
And then Eugene would pull like a bouquet of flowers out of like his sleeve and flag them and try to like entice them closer.
What you loitering for?
Huh?
What you loitering for?
What am I lawyering for? Or loitering? Okay, I thought that was you, DM. I was like, what? I'm just waiting for the right audience. Would you guys care to watch magic?
They just kind of look between each other. Just give me a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
You're afraid of my expertises.
No, just because I don't know if it's really persuasion exactly.
How does that have a +2 to that? Oh, that should just be an 11.
Is this
Still.
the fucking noise machine
you're
from
a
the
bard.
Duke's archives in Dark Souls right now? Is that what this is?
No, that's supposed to be a 13 year bard. You apply half your proficiency.
But only to skill checks.
No,
It's a
it's
skill
to,
check.
it to every
It's
ability
ability
check.
Even your initiative.
Yeah, it's not just skill checks.
That shit's insane. Alright, that's a 13.
Jesus. They just kind of stop, look between each other as one of them scratches his head like, fuck it. Got nothing better to do. What we got?
Alright. Let me just see if I actually have a deck of cards. Alright, Eugene will pull out some paper
Mhm.
and roll it up into like the cone. And then he'd pull out his holy water. And he'd do that like disappearing water thing.
Wait, what?
You never okay, so it's usually done with like milk. They do it with like a rolled up newspaper where it's like kind of like in like a cone shape. And then he's gonna dump his holy water down the cone, and then he's gonna like shake out the cone, and it's gonna be like completely dry. There's gonna be no water that falls. It disappeared.
Give me a performance check.
I don't know how they do it personally. That's what makes it
Definitely.
magic.
Well, they do magic, obviously.
Yeah. They both just kind of stand there with their arms crossed, but you can see a little, just a little hint of a grin on their faces as they watch. Like, this is actually
You guys are
pretty
guards. You guys are guards. Let's give me a deck of cards really quick.
Yeah, all right. One of the kind of fishes in the pack he has. There you go.
I like to use other people's decks that way they know it's not tampered with. All right. I shuffle it up, tell them to pick a card, and
Well, the other one that didn't give the cards, pretty sure they have been tampered with, to be honest. He always fucking wins.
oh, well, to make this fair, you'll pick the card then out of his deck. Any card out of the deck, pick it out.
He takes one, looks at it.
Yeah, like Eugene will even turn around and like cover his eyes. He's like, just tell me when it's done.
Well then, so puts it back in the deck.
Alright. What card you pick? I'm kidding. Anyway, and he shuffles it, does the whole thing, and then so now he's moving on to card tricks. And while he's doing that, he's gonna be like messing around with them, being a lot more like physically engaged with the magic, pulling it out of like their pockets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Pickpocketing them at the same time.
Aiming to get anything in particular, or just
He wants to get their coin, not to like get their coin, but just to see how much they have on them.
okay?
Both of them, and he would like just feel the weight of it before putting it back in their pockets, because he doesn't want them to like know much went missing. If
Okay.
he sees any forms of identification or anything like that for like a guard's emblem of some sort or talisman on them, he'll take one of them.
Yeah. Give me a sleight hand check.
Yeah.
They both have a coin pouch, and it's fairly hefty, particularly for a town guard, which doesn't tend to be a massively well-paid position. It's not nowhere near a noble's or an adventurer's, but certainly a decent amount of coin there. They seem to be either earning a decent wage or supplementing it with coin from elsewhere. There's no badge of office, as it were, but from what you've seen through the day, they seem to be the only ones really openly carrying weapons in town, and the only ones wearing armor. Mostly, the armor's relatively uniform. They are all wearing the same kind of chainmail, but it's certainly not to the same extent as some of the cities that have this clear-cut uniform. Some of them have sort of leather over the chain. Others, some of them look even almost like bandits. But in decent enough clothing, But yeah, there's no identifying mark beyond just having this armor and weapons. And they're all carrying both of a relatively well-made heavy crossbow and swords, what look like short swords. Each of those with a rune carved into the pommel.
He would try to get a good scan of their faces while he's doing his magic tricks, as well as he would try to get their names. He would introduce himself as Drake Stonebound.
Yeah, I mean they certainly introduce themselves.
I don't actually need their names. It's just if I need to call out to these guys again and then. Eugene knows their name.
Yeah, no, it's so you get a good idea of these two, recognize their faces and know their names.
Right. But yeah, besides that, that's all Eugene would really try to do. He would be buddy with them and try to get like a little more information. Like he would like jokingly ask like if they tip him at any point, he'd be like, "Whoa, ho, ho, big spender, how much you get paid?" But if they don't really like respond well to that. You would just like play it off. The joke.
It's not they don't. They just kind of get this kind of sly grin. Just go, enough.
Wouldn't you like to know,
little
Weather Boy?
chuckle.
Right. Tell him I wish I knew the feeling, and then continue doing like card tricks for.
Okay. Okay. And then do you head then after once you finish with that back to the shack?
Yeah, I think he would. He spent enough time lollygag.
Okay. So Varg, did you figure out what the other thing you wanted to ask was?
I ain't gonna hold you. No. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
message you later on.
No worries. You spend a good little while in the temple chatting with both Galadrak and Imogen. Both fairly receptive to talking, particularly the dwarf, being a priest of Gunir, is always happy to talk to other worshippers. But other than that, you'll congregate back at the shack late afternoon, coming into evening. Inform each other of your day's things.
So, sounds like we all have different pieces of what's shaping up to be a pretty bad puzzle.
Well, you start, Yerk, and then I'll go next. And then I'll hear what everyone else has to say. Well, we'll hear what everyone else has to say. And then we'll formulate a plan. But I think I have a pretty good plan already. But you might have more information than I do, since you went and investigated them directly.
Okay, I also had a plan. Hang on, just had to crack my fingers. There's a lot of them, there's not a lot of them, but their leader, 35 feet tall, obviously magical equipment, is carrying in, some sort of transmutative amulet, and a huge axe. Huge, massive.
How big?
Nearly as big as, like, this thing can't, like, at least 20 feet long, right?
Give me a second. Where is... let's say it is... yeah, probably about that.
Alright. So she says, this thing's about 20 feet tall. 20 feet tall. Right, and he also had a pair of salamanders, frost salamanders, old ones,
Oh.
big, well fed.
Oh.
I think I know where the missing people have gone.
Mark's gonna like flip through his dossier real quick and like look up frost salamanders if that's a thing he has information on.
You give me a nature check.
Wisdom or intelligence?
With intelligence, because it's reading.
Fair enough. We ain't good at those. We'll give D4 it.
You never know.
12.
You don't know much more than Irk already knows, other than they have a lot of limbs, so they can do a fair amount of damage. And as Irk says, they have this breath weapon, which they can't use as much as dragons, but it is
It's as
very
damaging as one.
you do know that they very much don't like fire as well. You could probably have guessed that anyway.
Lit.
Truly.
Do I know the distance on their breath weapon by any chance?
It depends on the size. It can be anything up to 60 feet, but
60.
Jesus Christ.
None of my wyverns have a breath attack that long, correct?
no. I think even fully grown, they may not be that far. But yeah, certainly not at this point.
I would suggest I can maybe bring Coffin in, but no.
That's pretty hairy. The final thing. There's a war horn.
Can I speak?
Absolutely. You know
So-
about these things?
Yes, there's a war horn. 2, The easiest time for us to do this is in the middle of the day. A number of the giants leave the stronghold to patrol the town. Granted, I'm sure when we start this fight, they'll hear, but hopefully by the time they close the distance, a majority of the melee will already be over. So we'll be sitting there getting ready for round 2, but at least we don't have to fight them all at once. But, more importantly than that, yes, there is a war horn. Allegedly, this war horn is magic, and the strength of its effect is amplified and is dependent on the strength of the person who blows it. Considering we are fighting giants, that is a problem.
A very big problem, and I can definitely confirm it was magic.
Transmutation magic, to be specific.
Yep.
But
If it makes the person stronger, man, transmutation makes sense. Go on.
I think I have a solution. It requires us to act quickly, which, I mean, ideally we get the drop. If that comes at the cost of us having to use powerful magic to make me or Eugene invisible, so that we manage to make the first move, then that's what has to be done. But I have these, and Anna produces these stones carved with runes. If it's a war horn, we don't have the way to take the air out of the giant's lungs. And I seriously doubt we'll manage to kill him before he manages to draw a single breath and exhale. But, fortunately, there are magical solutions to these problems. If we can't stop him from blowing on it, we can stop it from making noise. Each one of these runes is essentially a cast of the spell Silence. I'm able to cast this spell, and I think Eugene can as well. So we'll each carry one of these, and ideally, right, I'll cast it first. And if my silence goes down, or if the giant we are fighting, the one with the war horn, exits that zone and can be heard again, then you'll hit them again, Eugene. We want to fight them in dead silence. It's what we have to do to prevent the horn from blowing. And I'd rather depend on my ability to focus on a spell, because I'm pretty hardy. I've got a steel trap for a head. And I'd rather be able to keep the invisibility for a minute or two, if at all possible. Rather than you using, you focusing on. I'm trying to say I'd rather use my concentration for the silence than Eugene drop the invisibility.
Yeah.
Because Eugene can cast greater invisibility, can he?
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, if you can hit you hit both of us with that? Does that have to be upcast to do that? What level is that spell?
He's currently deafened, but yeah.
Ah.
Well,
He's deafened?
Yep.
He went to get someone to his door.
He's been deafened for an entire plan.
God damn it.
You can't upcast great invisibility.
Oh, you can't? Yeah, I guess it's no choice.
Just you or a creature you touch, anything is wearing. Yeah, no, can't be upcast.
Shit.
Well, that's the extent of my plan. I guess we'll give Cody the crash course in it.
I have one other thing to add.
Okay.
Potentially a way to start the fight.
Well, the fight needs to be started by the man not being able to blow his horn.
Well, of course.
Fuck.
We cast the silence, and then, or Well, we'll figure out order. I need to know something about this. Actually, before, let me ask if if this is an entirely reasonable plan at all, Sean.
Yes.
Guns exist, cannons exist. Blast mining, is that a thing that happens in Amion?
Yeah, I mean, certainly small mining charges. And particularly in a place like this that is very much a mining town, it is entirely possible they would have small caches of them, yeah.
Okay, then here's my plan. The duel is out the window. We need to think carefully. So a place like this. Oh yeah, just to make sure that my idea could work. The mines in this town. Do they use any kind of charges to assist in clearing stone?
Are you planning on collapsing a building?
Yes, I am.
That is
I
a
do-
horrible idea.
Why is that a horrible idea?
Because we are here to help these people.
And that giant stronghold is
It
not.
is not built for humans, dwarves. It was built for the giants when they came.
Yeah, it's something that it's their building.
It
And
is certainly a symbol of their oppression. As for your question, I have not been down to the mines myself. I have only spoken with Tharden a small amount. I do not know, I'm afraid.
so then, it's both. It's a great way to potentially soften these guys up.
How do you reconcile the fact we need to prevent this man from blowing his horn, and the entire idea was that we were trying to kill these guys quickly before raising the alarm for the other giants? And the fact you want to blow this building up. Because these do not sound like amenable plans. These sound mutually exclusive. We would do one or the other, because
Well,
bringing the building down is visible and loud.
it is visible and loud. That's the thing that where I agree with you. These plans might not work together, unless I don't know. It's the area where the leader sits. It's a huge ass chair.
Yes.
Depending on where he where he is and what time he is, especially at midday when you said a lot of the giants are going to be out, we could just collapse that section of a roof.
Yerk, we're not going to be able to kill him. And we have to immediately be able to respond to him being alarmed.
I know.
And I doubt we're bringing the building down on the giants is going to... It's going to be like a thatch roof falling on one of us.
Yeah, I mean they're giants. I mean, like, what's the building made out of?
Stone, solid stone.
Yeah.
Even that, they're giants and they're 30.
They're large. I know.
And it's like if it was just a flat roof falling down on them, but if it's exploded, it's going to be rubble, and the rubble's just going to fall off of it.
Well,
I don't think it's. I
well,
think
hang
we're
on.
looking at two different plans.
Hang on. Maybe not necessarily. If I wonder if the charges could be made to work in such a way that rather if we deploy them strategically to make the entire roof collapse inward. No, you're right. This is kind of a mutually exclusive plan.
You are banking on we kill it outright.
I'm not banking on killing him outright.
Then we lose. Because we've lost the element of surprise, and we have eliminated no enemies for having done it. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I'd rather fight, 4, maybe 5 full strength enemies than 4 half strength and then 4 full strength.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. Do you still have these mining charges?
I don't have them on me. That's why I didn't know if there would be something like this in this town. Olia says there is. We could still go we could still go get them. Maybe Plan B if the silences don't stick. Try and incapacitate him for a couple more for a few more seconds.
A few more turns.
I almost said turns in fucking in the game. Irk wouldn't know what a round is.
Yeah, it's a minute. Oh, like, no, 6 seconds. God.
Second edition
I
when
can't-
turns was a thing.
I can't think of a reason why we wouldn't want to go and procure them, but if we raise suspicion by doing so, we might just increase the amount of opposition we end up against.
True.
Yeah, I feel like this is that's too risky. We're not, not everyone here is for the plan.
I get you.
I
mean,
think
Well,
the
hang
plan
on.
Anastasia's put forward is the safest, and I feel like we're over prepping here. I think the silence plan is great, and at the very least, it'll keep him locked down long enough from using this horn, long enough that we can weaken him before he buffs out.
I believe
I
at a
can try
minimum,
holding him too.
alright, between Eugene and Varg, I'm sure someone can keep him stuck. Which is all we have to do until he's dead. And then when he's dead, I mean, how hard can a couple of giants be, right? Shut up.
Giants.
No. We also have to worry about his frost salamanders.
Then we punch them until they die. I don't care how dangerous their breath is. I've already been breathed on by a dragon. I am not afraid.
I'm not
I assume
afraid.
some fire isn't gonna make like the giants cower in fear, but how about those frost salamanders?
Yeah, well, actually, Anna's might cleave through these salamanders.
Anyway, to catch Cody up, because Cody hasn't been here.
Somebody was at my door, and I don't answer those, so I just had to wait until they left, and I had to turn off the sound so they didn't know anybody was here, because I had anxiety.
So
Fair enough.
the enemy leader has a war horn that is very dangerous. We have to go first. We cannot let him sound it. There's no way we're gonna nuke the boss in a single round. I have a pair of spell scrolls or spell
stones.
runes of silence. I can cast it because it's on the cleric spell list, and as a divine soul sorcerer, that means that it's on my spell list. And you can cast it because it's on the bard spell list. The safest way for us to deploy this is for you to cast Greater Invisibility, which uses your concentration, on me, so that I go first in combat and use my concentration to cast Silence. Then we have your cast of Silence as a backup if he moves out of the zone. Because if he sounds that horn, just kind of sort of the implication I have received is it might be we're fucked mode. So that was my proposed plan.
Okie dokie. I have to hold monster to add to that plan.
Great.
If I go first, rather than casting silence, I think it might be better to cast
Hold monster requires a save and Silence does not.
Fair.
Yeah, I'd rather not leave this up to chance.
Fair enough.
This is why divination wizards are very strong.
Divination was a moment.
Alrighty. Well, then I will, yeah, it sounds like a good plan. I'll keep Hold Monster in my back pocket, but we'll just load up on silence.
Oh, you can immediately throw that at him the second the combat starts. As long as my silence is up and he's inside of it, you don't have a reason to cast it. That's just in case of emergency.
I would much
Yeah,
rather
I got
you hold him, because that makes it way easier.
I
Okay.
got you.
And then I expect once we deal with the people who are still in the stronghold, there's a very good chance that the remaining giants are going to come in through the front door once we have disposed of them, the rest of them. So I would expect that this is going to be a 2-round fight.
So that's when I blow the building.
Why do you want to blow up this building so bad? They can still repurpose this.
That's true, actually. I shouldn't. Yeah. I just thought it would be symbolic. But it would be stupid to waste resources like that.
They can blow it up if they want to after the fact.
What are you planning on blowing it up with, anyways?
Mining charges. I don't have them.
She.
Okay.
Well, so like once you get inside, do I just like bust in through the door, or like should I like be an ant on your armor? I don't think giants can see ants. I think that's how that works.
So my plan is once I am made invisible and I find my way inside, I assume you guys will be at the front door or somewhere close by where you are able to enter the building quickly. I am going to shout before I cast the spell, just in case I end up in its area of effect. You know, the whole plan, right? You have to be able to hear me. You have to get the signal. If him and I duke it out in the silence and I am flattened like a bug, you will never hear it. But once I shout, you come in and meet me in the melee, and we proceed from there with our normal course of ass beating, a 3-course meal with dessert, which we are regularly accustomed to cooking and serving.
So, from what I gathered, the 2 salamanders are next to Big Boss Man all the time. That might not be good for you to be in.
They're chained to the wall.
They're chained to the throne, I thought.
The back of the throne, which is nearly up against the wall.
I am confident in my constitution.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just still smarter for me to be there on you.
How are you going to be? Oh, I mean, I guess yeah. If you want to be right there on me as like a fly or something, I doubt we're going to find ourselves in a situation when.
Hey Varg, quick question. How many times did you expect to turn into an ant in your life?
Not nearly this much.
If you want to be with me, that's fine.
I mean, it's just very useful to do so.
Oh yeah, I don't dispute that fact. I'm just saying. Well, if we want to try and find a way to get everyone there, that would be difficult.
Oh, we could do the bag of holding again, but
what is the benefit of greater invisibility? It just doesn't drop when you attack or cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
basically.
Why don't we just use normal invisibility and upcast to the applicable number of people, and then we can just be in position?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, because what that could do you, Eugene, and Yerk.
Right. We just because I only needed invisibility to get there. So that's probably better.
Well, I mean, and then Bart's just gonna be an ant.
Okay. Well, if the people who have invisibility are down to cast, to assist in that.
Alright. I feel good about this plan. At least I feel a lot better about this plan than I did the one where we just duel the guy.
Well, this is
I can
just
only
doing
cast
with it.
invisibility on one person.
No, you can't. You can cast it on multiple people if you upcast it.
I cannot upcast it. It comes from magic item.
I can upcast to 3rd level.
So that covers how many of us? 3?
Yeah.
And that leaves out.
No, 2.
2.
No, that gives us 3 total.
Yeah,
Including-
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That
'cause
still
each
leaves
of
us
them-
1 short because we have
Hmm.
we have Olia with us.
So, floating ant on Anna's armor.
I mean,
And Olya, wait, yeah.
she'll have 10 minutes of air in the bag of holding.
We could just put her in the bag.
How do you feel about that?
Bag's not that bad.
I can live with it.
Great.
There's probably more space without all of you in there as well.
Okay. Let's go and slaughter frost giants and their pets, and then more frost giants, and then anyone else who decides to come and contest the uncontestable terrain.
And hopefully not die.
This would be a
I
very
would say I like this plan, but I won't lie to you. But fuck it, I have no better idea.
That's usually not encouraging.
Yeah, well,
I am honest at least.
I think you will be.
We've succeeded with stupider plans.
We have succeeded with no plan where we, by all rights, should have died. But I am not going to continue thinking about nearly being eaten by a dragon. Let's go fight some giants.
Well, by this point, let's say it's kind of late afternoon, evening by the time you congregated. You would spend a good hour or so discussing your plans. By now, it's gotten dark outside, and as Olia can attest, most of the giants would be heading back to the stronghold at this
Then we
point.
wait another day.
Is there anything anyone wants to do for the evening?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yurka's going to research frost giants.
Okay.
If there's any kind of information edge she could bring.
Eugene, are you gonna go? Those guards that you told to come back at 2 in the morning. Are you gonna go and see them?
Oh yeah, Eugene would have told you guys about his day as well, and what he learned, and he would say that since we might be a bit outnumbered, I'm pretty sure I can bribe about 10 guards with my
The
budget.
group that was there was 8.
Oh,
6
that's-
humans, 4 dwarves, so there were 8 of them that in the
That's
group that
close
you
enough.
spoke to. So yeah.
That's close enough. I could bribe 8 guards into joining the fight with us.
Wait. You're gonna try and... Oh boy.
Wait, you're trying to ask other people to join us?
I hadn't yet, but I could easily
Don't.
to fill out the numbers, and
No.
they wouldn't get any piece of the pie when it comes to the loot.
It's
It's
not the loot.
It's that they'll so betray us.
Right, it's that they could snitch, and then we're fucked.
Giants would pay them a lot more than we pay them.
Eugene gave the guy 2 platinum.
No,
That's more than they had.
the
That's
people that Eugene said he's willing to pay isn't about the people he talked to. It's about how much he's willing to give up of his own money to be like, yeah, we're just evening the odds real quick.
You know what? Hang on. You could do the equivalent of while leaving the while leaving things vague, pay them to essentially control the crowd, the equivalent of you guys are all right. Don't come to school tomorrow. Then.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Okay.
I mean, I didn't know a better way to put it.
No. I got you. I'm just thinking of like I don't think we're putting commoners in danger with this plan at all.
Well, no, we're not.
But the town guard are not suited to fight like giants
No,
either.
Like, these aren't like level 5 or guys. These are like commoners.
Their
Yeah,
bodies.
I'm-
Tell
I'm-
Eugene better about
The
these.
guards were sort of like thug types. They're not really commoners. They had a bit of meat on their bones.
They're one, maybe
Okay, so
two
what Eugene
swings from
could
being
do
flat.
instead is use these guards to keep all the other human guards.
yeah. Like, I feel like that's a
yeah,
good plan.
They might survive one thwack.
If they low roll.
If they low roll. So yeah, I think I could use these guards to keep the other guards away during our plan, like just the other humanoid ones, and then we can.
Anything to
do as
curb
we
as
please.
much flanking as possible.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be nice to not deal with a ton of small crunchies when we're dealing with the big guys as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm still worried about them snitching. Is the main thing.
Eugene will pay them enough not to snitch, and he won't tell them that like we're taking out your whole organization. He's just gonna tell them that he has some business to do with the boss, a payment to collect, and in order to do that, he needs some silence, and he's willing to pay for that silence.
By my silence.
Him and his men will each get 100 gold. For their silence and cooperation.
800
If you
gold,
choose mine.
man.
It's not worth it, dude.
No. We're
This
broke.
is about making a name, alright?
Making
I mean,
a
if
name
it's your
is,
money, man.
it's your money, but making a name as the dude who sent a bunch of people to essentially get squashed.
No, they're not fighting the giants. They're keeping the rest of the guards off our butt.
I don't think the human guards are coming in.
And they could also help us get in there undetected.
We have
We're
invisibility.
invisible.
True.
As you can attest, there were 2 human guards at the door
Yeah, there were.
of the fortress to the stronghold.
So we could just have those doors open up at the right time. That'd be perfect for us.
We just need the door open.
Yeah, there we go. That's good. Just open the door at this point and then walk away. That's all they need to know.
Yeah. So yeah, when Eugene will probably meet up with the people, let him know that he only needs him and 2 of his men, and he'll give like the rest 10 gold for having them come out at 2 in the morning. But I only called that guy and his crew. I didn't call the 2 I did magic tricks for.
Yeah.
So I
Give me
think
the-
that's what.
Yeah. Give me a quick persuasion roll.
Yeah. That's a 30.
Yeah, he promises he'll get himself or his men on guard duty and have the doors open for you. Come.
Yeah, when he hears a certain bird call,
Okay.
then he knows to open the door for 15 seconds
Okay.
and then walk away. If they have a way to lock it from the outside,
They do not. No, these doors don't really lock. They're just kind of massive
Yeah.
stone slabs, effectively.
I didn't know if there was like a giant bar you could put in it or something.
No, certainly not from outside.
Fair. But yeah, that's all he would do with the bribing of the people. How much would that take out of his bank?
We said 100 for each of them, and then 10 gold for the rest, so 300, 350.
Sounds.
Eric, you wanted to head into the library and look up frost giants.
Yeah, I'm looking for any weaknesses, any edges that we might get in this fight.
Hmm. Investigation roll.
Absolutely. Damn it. Well, I can add a flash of genius to that.
Frost giants. While they don't have any specific weaknesses, you do know they are completely immune to cold. Even the coldest of breath weapons and the like doesn't faze them at all. They're not stupid like the likes of hill giants, but they're similar to the average human. They're strong, far stronger than the average person, but when it comes to the hierarchy of giants, they're certainly not the strongest. You do read about some of their leaders, champions, some of them that have taken on the traits of trolls and are able to regenerate and enter these great, terrible rages. And from what you've seen of the leader here, you get the impression that is what he is.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Can you repeat that? I just want to make sure I heard you right.
You know of some of the champions among frost giants have taken on some aspect of trolls through some kind of ritual, and they're able to regenerate some damage they take alongside being able to enter terrible rages in battle. And you get the impression that this guy is one of them.
Okay. So he can rage, and he has that horn which could potentially fuck-tuple his strength. Can you check her bag of holding to see if there are any nukes lying around in there? Like, you know, any just spare nuclear devices? Like, that could probably kill this guy in one go, right?
A question.
Yes.
If we're invisible, why don't we just take the horn?
It was
It's-
slung at his waist.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could try.
So is it like...
We would have to
Oh, I
climb
just figured
them.
it was kind of like on a belt.
No.
Well, I mean, it is.
Yeah,
we
it's
would have to
attached to him.
climb him.
Also, yes, he is. Yeah, he ain't a small boy.
I mean, he's not standing there. He's on like a throne, and he has to sleep sometime.
He's
He
Jarl,
ain't
he's Jarl
sleeping
sitting.
on the dang old chair, I don't think.
Yeah, Jarl Buckcroft style. I don't know.
Jarl ballin'.
Jarl Balin.
Jarl balling. I just... God.
I mean,
Okay, so if they've taken on the aspect of trolls, does that mean that fire would still inhibit that regeneration?
More than likely, yes.
All right. Then Irk would share this information with the group. And say, all right. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. These guys are like, and how tough are these fellows, these champions known to be? Like, are there any legends about them specifically?
As it's a general champion. Certainly, some among frost giants ascend to this legendary status, but this idea of just kind of champions that take on this aspect of trolls isn't inherently a legendary thing. It's just these are sort of particularly powerful warriors, leaders. Typically, these particularly legendary individuals would be even more powerful, but the average of these kind of troll-esque champions is certainly a good bit tougher, more powerful than the average frost giant, but not to any huge degree.
Okay, so I need to be in this combat with you, Amy. If I can hit him with the
Why wouldn't you be in this combat?
Well, I
with
mean,
me?
literally right next to you. We need to attack him at the same time because the Festerward Masher's acid might
I deal fire damage.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
Why would it make any difference if you were right next to me or not?
I guess it wouldn't. I don't know.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just scared.
There's no more planning we can do. We have the damage types we have, of which fire and acid are two.
I think the planning phase is over. Let's move on to the action phase.
Is there anything anyone else does for the night?
We step.
No.
Eugene studies.
Nothing much more I can do. So yeah, just go to sleep.
Hey, wait, no, Irk.
Yeah? What do you got?
How much would it cost for one of those mechanical doohickeys?
Give me a day and 15 gold.
15 gold. If I give you more gold, will it be cooler and bigger?
No.
Oh. How about I give you 15 gold and you make it green?
Sure.
I mean 20 gold. My bad.
Yeah, sure, fine.
But I give you the same amount of gold. Yeah, that's called bartering.
Trade offer.
You betray his liege for 1 dinar.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Let's offer one of the giants a gold piece.
Yeah, hang on.
Can
we make one of them betray his liege for 1 dinar?
Let me get that electrum.
I love it.
Not even a dinar.
I love that fucking image so much. Alright, if we've done
We
it.
can just share that here.
Yeah, I'll share it. But, fucking.
You all go to sleep. On the eve of battle, wake up in the morning. Weather very much like the previous day. A few flakes of snow here and there. As you wake up, you have a few hours before midday. At the time at which you've asked the guards to open the door. Is there any more preparation?
There's
So we're all invisible. I've cast that spell. I think before going in, Eugene would have cast tongues, and given all 4 of my allies. You know what? No. You know what? I don't think Barb really needs one. I
Eric
don't think
speaks
Anna
giant.
really needs one. I'm just gonna give Irk one because I'm gonna save for like cutting words and stuff like that.
What are you doing? Sorry.
Extra preparation, like basically like right before we go.
No, like, why are
What
you
are you
casting tongues for?
I want to be okay because last time there was a chance to like intimidate away and do a thing. I wasn't speaking the correct language. I will be this time. Okay,
That's
I will be this time.
that's fair.
Eric speaks giant.
Irk does speak giant though.
Irk speaks
Irk
giant,
does not have the persuasion that I
but
do.
I do.
You said you cast it on Eric.
And you did say you cast it on Irk.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Did I? I did not mean to. No, I meant
You're saying you cast tongues on yourself, and then yeah, you were inspiring.
Bardic inspiration on Irk.
Oh,
I
okay.
cast tongues on myself.
Okay. We misheard you.
Fair. I wasn't sure if I said it wrong or not, but then Sean helped me out.
Yeah, I'll go with
Um,
You
Thanks, Sean. So yeah, tongues on myself, and then bardic inspiration on Irk because I'm saving the rest of those for like cutting words and stuff. And then that's all I'll do. I don't know why I keep
You-
doing that.
Head out. As you wake up in the morning, Olia is spending the morning sharpening your axe. She's awake before all of you. She gives you a nod. I hope you are ready to possibly die.
That's what we deal with every day.
Hey.
I haven't died yet.
Well,
Yes, but there's a first time for everything.
None of us.
Oh no, I got my fortune.
You made
right.
peace with your gods.
I do not keep gods.
The gods will know no peace if I die.
I believe
That I can believe.
Who
I'm
knows?
putting my token out on the board.
Don't know where I'll end up if I go, but
Got
I'm
a
not-
solid idea of where I'm going.
and I will break down the walls of hell itself if it
To get you out of there.
I'm gonna get you out of there.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
So, you just head out? How exactly do you approach this?
I think we cast. Like, how long does it take to get there from the shack?
It only
Oh,
took
no
a
more
couple
than 10 minutes or so.
Oh,
We
It's,
would have cast
fairly
invisibility like before we left the shack, and
Okay.
the only one that would have been visible would have been like the lady, I think, who would climb in the bag shortly before we arrived at the door.
Haley, stop it. Stop it.
oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I presume Minari's in the bag as well, yeah?
Yeah, Monar's in the bag.
Okay.
EA Sports. In the game.
It's in the bag.
Oh,
Oh, God. Okay. So you head up these steps. You make a little bit of noise, but for the most part, no one really notices you. Eugene, you recognize the 2 guards at the door. And as
Eugene will
the
make a bird call that is not local to here, but from a coastal bird, like a.
it's the
like a-
one that you would have told them the previous night. Sort
Yeah.
of see them perk up slightly, glance to each other, nod. They turn, each open one of the huge double doors, and begin to move away. You step inside, you see. Well, I didn't know. Why would I give? I don't need to give her any sight. Okay.
I'm gonna roll my initiative, and I'll be right back unless there's something we need to do real quick.
No worries.
There is?
No, carry on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
You step inside, you see 3 giants, the 2 salamanders. That's to be silenced, but
We will.
Sorry, say again.
as you step inside, you see a similar scene to where you saw the previous day. You see the chieftain sat casually in his throne, the 2 salamanders chained to the back of it, and 2 more giants in the rest of the room. And as the doors open, all eyes turn towards you. Well,
I-
turn towards the open doors. And the entire lack of anyone stepping in through the open doors.
Just close the door. I mean, they can close it behind them. They can just be like, oop, the door open.
Sorry, I fell up against it. My bad.
Anna proceeds. How big is this room? Like, from where I am to this guy, what is the distance?
Do we have a battle map?
You should be, yeah, scroll down.
Bro, it's
looked
black.
Full screen. It's just a black box.
Oh, why, roll 20, why?
Let me try refreshing.
Why do you do this to me?
Roll 20 trying its fucking hardest to screw you out of everything.
We just
It
want to have
is.
anniversary session, please.
How about now?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Solid black.
What the f-
Wait, I don't know if this is it or not. I think. I don't
Oh,
think this is.
Oh, no. What do you see? But that's the room, but where are you? What is going on?
Room?
I
Where's
don't-
everybody?
I don't know. I just don't fucking know.
Maybe we should invest in another virtual tabletop.
I think
for
at
our
this point I
friend
may have to,
Sean.
because it just seems to be getting fucking worse. Like, good lord.
These last couple of sessions have been pretty rough.
It just seems to be getting worse. I don't actually know why that's not. Right, let's see.
Has been up for roll 20.
I don't know.
Let me try and put my token down, see if that works.
Is my token already down?
Yeah, all of your tokens are down.
no,
Oh god, Varg cloned himself.
Oh,
it's
no, the
such a
return of the
over again.
Varg! The return
Oh
of the
no,
Varg!
Oh no!
it's been a while.
Oh
Oh no. Yeah, apparently it just didn't fucking give you the vision that I wanted to. So that's fun.
I still can't
I
see.
still can't see either.
Yeah, I can't see anything. So roughly speaking, there's a guy right here. Okay, we know that. We're right
What the
here, roughly.
So I assume none of you can see still.
No.
No.
It's black.
For
We-
fuck's sake, roll 20.
Lizard
Okay, let's
here.
just fucking. Can you see
Oh,
now?
yo!
Just fucking show you the
Yo,
whole
I can
fucking
see!
thing.
I'm reloading.
We can see everything.
Show you the whole fucking. She shouldn't be. Why is she's out the fucking back?
There is buff giant ladies.
Pay no
Who's
attention
up
to the
there?
to the north room, I guess.
Yeah, you can't see those fucking things. Okay, that also should have had. I think I did. Yeah, because I've just turned the fucking dynamic lighting off. And that will be the size of your silence.
I can't see what you're talking about.
This.
Nope.
We don't see the aura.
Fucks. Why must you be this way, roll 20? You should be. Well, okay, but it's fuck it, fine.
Hold on.
It's a 20-foot radius, so.
I have a rough idea of
it's-
how to do this.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Can you see
Yes.
this circle? Okay.
I can.
I
Okay,
will
good.
use
So
this.
Roll20 can do things for you, but I can just go fuck myself. Yes.
Okay.
It's gotten so much worse. It used to be alright, but now it really does not like me.
Can you
Okay.
stop creaking the damn chair
Yeah,
over
believe
and
Rex
over
did.
and over?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Once we get in, unless anyone has objections, I think I'm just gonna open with the silence and we'll close the distance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on you, so.
Alright. So. Yeah. Do we count as having a surprise round?
Yes, I suppose as you're invisible.
We love to see that.
I
Did we
actually
all cast
haven't.
a spell at the same
Or
time?
whatever.
Could we all cast a spell at the same time? Or
Yeah,
does
I
it-
mean, if you can go ahead and all roll initiative, then you already have, because reasons.
That's fair. Yeah, let's put an order to the madness.
Ah!
It's me. I go first. I'm an ant. I call in my ant swarm.
I nearly gave Varg 231 initiative at that point.
It
That
wouldn't
would
have
have been
mattered.
interesting. Well, no, it would have been, yeah, he would have been first anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those guys are all added. These guys aren't coming in, so we don't need them. Yes, so as you step in, they kind of all look your way, but
Oh, 21.
everyone notices. Varg, you are the first to act.
This is a surprise round, right?
Is-
So I don't
yes.
like worry about them dumpstering me. Man, I was really hoping to go after Anna so she could get me up further.
How would I get you up further?
Because I'm on you.
Oh.
You're just a little ant crawling on.
Man. First, my roll. Can I, like, hold my turn to go in after Anna? So, like,
No, you can only hold your action. But I mean, you'll be the first in the next round when it gets back to normal. So that's of any help.
fair enough. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think, anyway.
Yeah, you could just stay on Anna. Like,
Well,
Yeah, I'll be completely fine. I turn into a giant dire bear.
Well, that's certainly surprising.
They don't see these types around here.
Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you
Oh, wait,
step through the
actually,
door. Varg bursts into his giant dire bear form. Do you move at all, or you just stay
do.
at the door?
I'm rushing the big guy. This is flashbacks to the Casper fight.
Yeah. I have bad news for you. This guy can't be surprised.
We beefing.
His amulet glows as he reacts far, far quicker than you expected, grabbing his shield and axe with fluid movement and darts straight towards Varg, making 3 swings. Plus 1. That's pretty shit. That's going to be an 18 to hit. Ah, you're a bear, so that's going to hit, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I get you some D12s. How exciting.
did his token move? Because it didn't on my
Oh, for fuck's sake, roll 20!
I'll reload. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's roll 20 is really trying to fuck with me today.
No bidding.
That will be 47 slashing damage.
It's an amount.
Yeah.
So what's
But don't forget the 9 cold damage. So that is 56 damage from the first hit.
Well, it won't knock her out of invisibility if she has to. +5 this. What's the DC?
What was it 56? So 28.
Can she +5 it? Is she within range?
Wait, it didn't roll. It should be within range, yeah.
Yeah, she's within range. Flash of Genius is a range of 50 feet.
What was it, 28?
28.
Can't make it.
You're wild
think
shape,
I-
aren't you?
I am.
Nope.
No, this is polymorph.
There's nothing I can do.
Well, I have more AC now.
Yeah, that is true. So after that, his amulet stops glowing. He takes one other step forward and swings twice at you. Okay, that's not going to be great. So that's going to be 19 and a 28 to hit.
19 misses.
So just the one hit. That's going to be. Ooh, that's 2, 8. 35 slashing damage and 8 cold.
Okay, so 43 total.
Yes.
Okay. You know, that's only half my health.
This is not the play.
I can just turn into my bear again next time. I
Yeah.
didn't need
That is that. Well, okay. Eugene.
Fireball or whole monster?
Dealer's choice, man. Fireball, probably. We need to do damage quick.
Honestly, can you get both of the salamanders in a fireball?
I think so. It's a,
Was it 20
it's a
feet,
30-foot
isn't it?
radius,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah, easy then.
Without getting me? Yes, you can.
Hey, you can get all 3 of the problems in one fireball.
Make it a huge one.
Yeah, make it
Yeah, I'm making it a
huge.
4th level.
Gee, man, even go 5th if you're feeling spicy.
It is 20.
Yeah, but I need 2 5th levels in case he saves against
So-
one of my whole monsters.
Yeah, you can have those 3.
And
Why did my
just
silence
in case we
move?
need a wall of force.
I was just using it so that you can see moving, but not the fucking enemies. Jesus Christ, roll 20. Get your shit together. Hey,
Wonder what's messing this up, honestly.
I don't know.
Okay,
It
it's a
is.
20-foot radius. I can still do it.
Yes, you can hit the 2 salamanders and the big dude.
And
Okay,
the big guy, let's go.
saves of the dexterity.
4th level
variety.
fireball.
Okay.
One big damage.
Well, he gets a 12, so that fails, and 2 salamanders both fail. All fail. Excellent.
That'll be a full 32 points of fire damage
So that is
to all of
going
them.
to be
And of course, any of them
64.
might be vulnerable to fire.
Salamanders are.
That'll be yo ho ho ho.
So that is what? 228. 160 damage total.
Don't think that breaks the record.
I don't think so, no.
68
What?
damage total?
160. I think.
No, that does not break the record.
It's the record right now.
The record is 203.
Oh, Jesus. Anything else, Eugene?
Eugene will use his bonus action while he's running to use his rapier and get 50 feet right over there.
Okay.
This is where it was, right? That sounds about right. I just want to get away from that guy. He was dangerously close. And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Anna.
Is Varg at the threshold of the enemy? I need to know where the giant big guy is. Has
Yes.
he moved any? I didn't see if his
Varg
token
is,
moved any.
yeah, literally, he's stood in front of Varg, right here.
Great. so I need to move 45 feet, which is going to require a dash from me. Have either of the salamanders moved?
No.
Okay. Let me read the wording on a spell real quick, because I already know what I'm going to do. I just need to know who my targets are. Must be within 30 feet of each other when you target them. Okay. So, is that... Hold on. I don't think I can hit that guy. Does 30 feet of each other, is that like a chain, or they all have to be within a 30-foot circle?
What's this for?
It's for Tasha's Mind Whip, because I can sprint and still quicken Tasha's Mind Whip, and I want to hit all 3 of these guys as I come forward. Like, sprint
Let me
forward.
just have a quick. Okay. You can target one additional creature for each slot. The creatures must be within 30. Yes, they have to be within 30 feet of, like, the first one you target.
Well, if they... Okay, well, if that's the case, then they're both within 30 feet of the big guy.
Yes.
Okay. Great. What level does that require for me to hit all 4, or all 3 of them? I think that's a 4th level spell. Yes. Okay, that's fine. That's a perfectly valid use of my 4th level spell slot. So I sprint forward, and I force all 3 of them to make an int save, limiting their actions, and I quicken that. So she drops her invisibility, there's this purple crackling, a whip, like, draws forth.
Ooh, what's
And-
the DC?
15.
Okay, so they have a -2, so that's a 13, a 16. He got a, what's he on? Fuck, -1, 17. Salamanders fail.
Oh, here's
He
the
does not.
damage. And that's my turn.
And silence as well, I presume.
Wait,
Was that?
I
You
thought
said
that
that
was
was
already
quickened.
cast.
No.
Oh, well, then I do that and I don't bother with Mind Whip because
I thought that was you quickened that. Oh, you can't.
I can't
But-
sprint up here and cast the
Ah,
spell.
yes, I see.
I
Okay,
thought we
so-
started this fight by casting silence.
I
Yeah,
thought that
was-
that's...
Oh, yeah, no, because this is the surprise round.
So
Ah.
we immediately got attacked when we opened the door?
He can't be surprised.
No, but what I'm...
He was
but
able
he
to
can't
act.
see us.
He
We
could
were
see
in-
Varg when he turned into a
Oh,
bear.
Varg,
But-
that's the only reason he attacked.
Yeah.
But
So
Varg
if-
only attacked because I cast the spell.
I was under that impression.
Right, I thought that the silence was already up. Like, we all came in invisible, and the signal was basically when Anna cast silence. So I'm wrong, her invisibility would already be gone if that was the case, and he may not be surprised by that, but if I didn't cast silence, how would anyone else here know to go? We didn't say that to each other, unless they can see us when we're invisible.
Okay, well, in that case, you would effectively have an entire round where only Anna acts. Because the whole point is he can't be surprised, so he would be able to act as soon as anything happened.
But what about everyone? Well, everyone else would still have the surprised condition, like, and the party would still have a surprise round, though. He would just also act during that round. Like, as long as if he's the only one who can't be surprised, everyone else still would be. None of the salamanders and the other giants wouldn't get to act in that round. We all would, and so would he, but that would be it.
Yeah, but the surprise round still goes on initiative order. So
Well,
Varg is the first to act, but if you want to cast silence before Varg acts,
I get that. I'm saying that the combat was initiated by the cast of silence.
Yeah.
Like, that was an out-of-combat action.
right,
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
right.
So do I
Okay.
still cast Mind Whip or not?
Yes.
Okay, that's my turn. I wish I could see these tokens.
It'll be rough sometimes, you know?
Hey, Sean.
Yeah?
Do you want to cash in that favor that I have continually said that I owe you, for a tabletop program when you find one?
I think that might be a good idea. Because Roll 20 is just...
I wonder if it's the size of the campaign at this point. Because how many things have you put on Roll20?
Fair. Yeah, maybe it is that. Maybe it is that.
Honestly. Because, I mean, everything's been running smooth until recent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally the last couple of sessions.
And it's none of, like, the other games I play in that use Roll20 have any issue.
Maybe it is then, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's time for me to learn something else. Probably I'll look into Foundry over the course of this week, see if I can get on with it.
Okay.
For now, we will continue struggling along. And you never know, maybe... well, I'll tell you when I move things. And I guess we're going half theater of the mind.
Step into the theater dome. Alright, by comparison, my turn's real simple. 1, I haste Anna. 2, bonus action, Minari climbs out of the bag of holding. Ends up there.
Yep.
Uh,
He's probably going to do that as well. Now, why is Harry still not in here? What even got from that? Oh, she actually did.
3,
Yeah, she was just... She was surprised as well.
3. Jesus, this is... Oh god, I'm fucking nervous.
Olia's turn was just spent crawling out of the bag. She doesn't do it quite as Tex, just is Madari because she's not as experienced.
Okay, but anyway, and Erika's just gonna... Do you need help, Amy?
No, I don't.
Alright. Then, that's my turn.
So there's all of them, so then they would act. Varg.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm going to polymorph into a giant dire bear again.
Does it have a verbal component?
Oh. You know, that's not poggers.
I don't actually know.
It does, but where is the silence at, actually?
Can you not see?
I see the sword, I don't know the radius.
It's 20 feet radius radiating out from the sword.
You can set in the token editor the aura to be visible by everyone.
At this point, I don't think I can.
Well, no, I'm talking to Amy.
I can't. It's not a
let's
character
see.
sheet that I can edit that way.
Can you? How about now?
Uh,
No.
so
You could step back to sort of here and potentially get it, and you would be out of silence, but you would take an attack opportunity. So you did pass the save against the Michael.
So where is he, like, right here?
He's literally right in front of you. Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so even if I move to the left, I'm just trying to, like, finazzle out of it. Alright. Well,
Yeah. No. Any square around him, you would be in the silence. I'm afraid.
I'll take it. I'll take the attack of opportunity. Cause
Okay.
Are you
I need
sure
my
about
layers.
that?
I mean, unless it's a natural 20 and just obliterates me.
Frost Giant.
On the bright side, it's not a natural 20. However, it is a 23.
He.
Eugene,
he
can you
succeeded,
cutting
never
words that?
mind.
I can. What's your AC? A 20,
20.
right? Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. This is why I have 4 cutting words.
What's the range on it? Actually, it must be. Guess
I
it's
think it's
60.
60.
Okay,
Misses.
cool.
We'd love to see it.
Okay. Yeah, no. Do they have to be able to hear you for cutting words? Is the only thing.
I say,
No.
hey, bada, hey,
Because I believe. Just
No,
want to have
so
a quick.
sound goes into silence. Sound does not come out of silence.
Is it? I thought it said they're deafened.
I don't think so.
Let me just have a quick. I believe. Come on, load. Maybe it's my internet.
Oh, fuck.
Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to
Creatures
thunder
are
damage,
deafened.
and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. No sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere.
So let me just.
So is it targeting the creature or targeting Varg? Because I'm outside of the radius.
The silence?
No, the cutting words.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
What are you asking? Sorry.
So like, does the cutting words target the giant or does it target Varg? Because at the Varg inspiration.
Okay, a second. When a creature that you can see within. It says nothing about them having to hear you, so no, yeah, no. Oh no, sorry, the creature is immune if it can't hear you. It's at the end. Why it doesn't. Yeah, a creature is immune if it can't hear you, so unfortunately, it's deafened because it's silent. But you would have known, you would know that as a bard if you used silent before, so.
Right.
You
Right.
won't
We just
spend
weren't thinking
use.
about it. So. Okay. So yeah, don't waste the reaction.
Yeah.
Let me know if they cast any spells, because I'll cancel those.
But yeah, while he's in silence, he's deafened, so. And also the others, you won't be able to inspire them. So.
That might be fine.
You might be, especially if I roll like that. That is 17 slashing and 6 cold.
Oh, yeah, I'll eat that.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
a lot worse.
you rolled pretty rough on that one.
Yeah, I really did. The first hit, he got an extra die of damage, by the way, which is why it was such a big hit.
Okay. Okay, well, I am out of that range. I will use my action to turn into a giant diver.
You actually see you being big, embiggened?
Yes.
Oh wow! So roll 20 can figure some things out. That's
We
good to
can
know.
see everything that's like our allies. How does roll 20 distinguishing that?
What the fuck? That's so weird.
I saw Varg get big and move.
Yeah, like I can see, like, if anyone moves their tokens, I can see that. I cannot see enemies move. I wonder if, like, did you, like, accidentally, like, click a setting for that, maybe?
I don't think so. I don't know. Just. Let's see.
Yo, I see.
I
some
saw
movement.
that move. Oh no! I see him move.
Oh, yo, he's here.
I saw a
he's here.
move.
Fuck! How much damage did he taken? No! How much damage did he taken? Oh no! Fuck.
How much have we hit him for?
I hit him for
Varga, you haven't hit him yet, so it's just 32 plus 5, so 37.
half of 9 from me, and then the fireball.
37 is fine. These guys. That one's. Weirdly, the one on the left has remembered all the stats. This one hasn't. Roll 20 is just fine.
I am safe in Anna's protection bubble now for my con saves.
I was just about to try and move, but
The giants. How much else do they have? That much.
because I would prefer to be making these attacks with advantage.
Does Eric not go before you?
No, Earth doesn't go before me.
I go directly after her.
What
Which
would
is
her going before me help?
unfortunate, this.
He can get into a flanking position that you can move to, and still keep me in range.
Earth ain't got 65 feet of movement.
She got 50. You got 15.
When did I get 50?
If you dash.
So Irk spends her whole round just to give me advantage?
Do we want me to tank? That's the what I have on board. Because I'm getting fun.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you don't. Oh yeah, you don't make any attacks, do you, Marcus?
No.
Right. So it's this boy's turn.
I'm scared.
Can't do that. So he is just. I think at this point he's still going to be seeing Varg as the biggest threat. So he's just going to attack Varg. That's going to be a 20 to... Oh, you're a bear now, so that's going to be it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way he's probably gonna miss is if he.
Okay, that is... he... Before he attacks, he sort of pounds his chest with one fist. I'd say he lets out a roar. He looks like he's letting out a roar, but no sound comes out. As he goes into a rage. Ooh, that's fun. So that is 25 slashing damage and 4 cold. So
25.
29.
Okay.
The issue with trying to flank him is that I won't be able to fireball.
DC 15.
a good
Yeah, that's
busy-
a good point.
Maybe like.
A DC 15 con save. Can you fail that? I presume you can fail that. You have a natural one.
I can. Very difficult though.
You never know.
Oh,
Good. Attack number 2 is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, surprisingly.
17, 20. So that's going to be a 37 slashing damage. And 6 cold, so 43 damage. And
So
DC
21.
22.
22. It rounds up.
Everything rolls up, rounds up. Why do I always say rolls up? What's wrong with my brain?
it's a fruit roll up.
Do we have the reaction from Mirk, or did that get used?
Is that including the bonus from Anna?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you get a reaction from Eric. You need to stay up. Okay, that's one
this
flash
roll
of genius
she's gonna
gone.
do, then it's going to be Olia, who is going to where she goes. There's not much. Oh, she's going to go punch that guy. I say punch. She's going to slash him with her axe. So she just sprints past you, Irk. You can hear her letting out this almost screech, rather vaguely reminiscent of the Red Fury in the arena. She is just going to lay into this giant. She's going to hit me twice, which is always nice. And I've lost her stat book. So that's going to be... Ooh, it's not bad. Eugene!
All right. So are all okay? So I'm gonna do some arrows. This enemy's right here, right?
Yes. I believe you can now see everything where they actually are.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, I have way more.
I'm thinking I might want to just fireball the group of them again. You know, more.
Do
game.
it, please, yes, that is the move. Yes, absolutely, 100% the move.
Huge brain.
Huge.
And I'm
brain.
not sure that we'll need too much. So I was thinking like fireball this round, and then next round wall of fire. Because he's
Honestly,
just
I'd
gonna
even
stay there and
prefer-
keep hitting you guys.
That would be... Hey, wait a minute. Maybe wall of fire now?
No, they've got so much room. They can just move around the wall of
That's-
fire.
that's-
And, and on their turn, they got mind whipped, so they can only move if they want to come into melee with us. And they both failed.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Just fireball.
Fireball.
Hit 'em with a
Just
fifth level.
fire. Just fireball. Just fire.
You know what
Just
that means.
fireball.
This will be a 5th level fireball.
Hey, yo!
40 points of damage.
Those two both fail miserably. He also fails
This
miserably.
was a good fireball roll.
The lizards.
Maybe 80 damage to them, Jesus.
Fucking
So
hell, that is.
the lizards took 64. What is that? 144 damage to them total.
That's 4. No, they take 80. That's 160. That's 200 damage.
It was close! Almost breaching it. If you had done 3 more damage, it would be a new record!
No, I was thinking about like how much health damage I've done to like each just of the lizards.
Oh,
so
fair,
I'm
fair,
curious
fair.
how many
That's
health-
That's far more good. That's far more useful to track.
80 and what? 32, so 64?
Yeah, so it's 64 plus 80. Isn't that 144?
Yeah, that's
They're close,
Six months.
right? I mean, I don't know. I guess. I hope 140 damage is in the ballpark of killing these guys.
I mean, they're still up.
Do they look bad?
Rut-row, raggy.
Dodge
They
and
look
weave,
they look-
dog! Dodge and weave!
boosted.
That's a bardic
Well,
inspiration.
they look well done.
Not quite overcooked yet. I got you. I got you.
Not quite.
Yeah, I tell Varg to dodge and weave and give him a bardic inspo.
Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, he just kind of leans back slightly out of the silence. Hears it. Cheers. Leans back in.
Like a bear thumbs up, and then. How big is Anna's circle? How far does it come out?
20 feet.
20 feet?
Oh, from her, sorry. 10?
The circle is out from the sword. It comes
Yeah,
out to
if that's what I mean, yeah. The silence is from the sword. It's 20 feet from that.
No, I don't mean the what is it? Her protective constitution.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
10 feet.
Okay, that's too close for me. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure if I stay like
God, I wish it was 20 feet. Not bad
Right
enough to
there.
take more levels
It's-
of paladin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's 30 feet at like a really high level paladin, I think.
this is where I want to be. I'm gonna run all the way back here. I am 60 feet away from this guy. 60 feet away from Varg and you. I think I'm good. I just don't want to be a target at all because I am range support. It is the end of my turn.
Alright.
Oh god,
Spooky.
Okay.
we have survived one round.
Round 1 over.
Yeah, because only one thing's attacked.
But don't worry about it. We'll get to that. So,
Round 2.
thank goodness I'm hasted, because I just realized I don't need to move that far to get advantage, and I don't need to leave this thing's reach to do it either. I can just zip around here, and then by the end of my turn, return to my original position.
Yeah, that's a smart plan. I can keep fireballing him.
So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use Green Flame Blade because that only requires somatic and material components. So that's my first one. Hold on, we're gonna smite that because I don't want to deal with this guy for very long.
Okay, so that's gonna
Does 24 does hit, right?
Oh yeah, does 24 hit?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Too much maths.
This guy's taking a lot of damage.
He has.
We're jumping him.
It was 72 of my fire damage purely before that. I don't know how much Barg dealt to him.
None.
Bark hasn't attacked yet. Both of his
I
turns
know.
have been spent polymorphing.
Okay, so
Damn
now
it.
it is 15 plus 21.
Here is my second green flame blade. It's 23 hits.
Does is there any? Do the flames jump, or is it 5?
If the
feet?
salamanders are not right next to him, they
Okay, it
jump.
is 5 feet. Okay, that's
That'll be another spell slot. I'll burn for that. God, why are you doing this to me? And then here's a normal attack from my haste. Bro,
Yo!
come on.
You can smite it.
Yeah, I
Big
know.
smite, big smite.
Big smite.
Kill. You hit him with the Warblade.
Kill.
The Warblade has one charge left.
Well, you'll get another one.
If I kill him.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay, well, all of this is either radiant or psychic damage.
that's fine.
Well, he's raging, so make it psychic.
Bro, no, it's not. It's not either
yeah.
or. It's a combination of both.
Oh,
That's fine. He's not resistant to either.
That's a rough roll.
that is a rough
That
roll.
is the shittiest critical smite I think I've ever had.
It's
Oh.
10d8.
God.
I rolled less than an average of 3 on each die.
Oh man.
That sucks.
I'm so sorry.
What did you do to your dice?
It's a virtual tabletop! I didn't do anything! Fuck!
Urias is displeased with you.
Urias can suck my fucking nards.
Oh.
Man,
Just-
I
That's
could've
just rubbing salt into the wound.
Fuck off!
more than double damage I
Oh.
could have done. Look at all. You got as many 8s as I got 1s.
Fuck.
We
Anyways,
got 171 damage.
That
to it
is.
after
with
those
our
3 hits,
strike.
I returned to my original position next to Varg. And I am, me and Anna am feeling some type of way about this bullshit. That's my turn.
Apparently, roll 20 just isn't just fucking Sean.
Yeah.
I don't want to be ass fucked in a critical combat that's legit scary.
Here.
Olia's gonna need help. Erica, move up. And then attack this guy. Pack tactics. To
Yep.
get some advantage. I am not crazy enough to two-hand.
Two-hand it.
No.
It'd be funny.
There's very upbeat music playing for how this is going. That'll hit.
Yeah, can we get some more dire music? I think Darkest Dungeon might be legitimately... Okay, there we go. 11 damage.
11.
22.
That'll hit.
Fucking hell.
8.
I'm gonna burn a jolt to deal 2d6 more.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bless you.
Isn't that?
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Bonus action command Minari to move up here. And, Minari is going to swing at the giant. I almost was like, ooh, maybe I could do a breath attack. No, I don't. Just a force empowered rend, thank you.
That'll hit.
6 damage. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. The only healthy-looking giant left in this room is going to go somewhere.
We can see tokens move now.
Yes, I'm just having a thonk.
Big thank yous from McSpankies.
Go right there.
No.
I'll take
You don't need to
yeah.
be there.
No.
Well, actually, no. She would then take. Yeah, no. She's gonna go here.
Fuck!
She just steps over you, Irk, and in one motion grabs the haft of a hammer, swinging back towards Varg, and slams twice into your back.
I
The
hit
first being a 28 to hit.
Doubles my AC.
Cool. Then that's going to be where are we? 22 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Okay. It's going to be a natural 20. Oh, I do have enough d12s. How? That's 24. 46 slashing bludgeoning damage. I'm looking at the fuck is big. So 20 DC 23.
DC 23 on that one?
Mhm.
Well,
There's nothing.
I can pass the first one, no problem. The
Yeah,
second
I
one,
figured.
we take those. Nothing. I don't even feel it.
Yeah,
I do because I'm on 4 health.
Oh, well, you still. I suppose any more damage will cross over, but that's fine. She is going to. Is that? This guy is going to make one attack against Irk and one attack against Olia. Irk, that would be a 24 to hit.
I shield. Wait, no, hang on. Do you want me to? You guys want me to try and take the hit or keep my shit open for reactions?
I'd like your reactions to stay open.
Yeah, because Varg's gonna try and polymorph on his turn again. If he gets hit again, I guess.
This is-
I wish my
So yes, no, maybe.
This could really hurt me.
Is the giant bonk? Actually, no. This guy has an axe, I think.
You need my reactions badly, huh?
pretty bad.
He does have
Alright, I'll take it.
that. 21 slashing damage.
Ow.
Whew. Could be worse. It could be the 37 that Olia just took.
Jesus.
Why?
At least she's raging.
Why does she have the giant's health? What has happened here?
And I want her to have the giant's health.
19. That's it. Maybe she has more health than the giant. Who knows? Me, I know. Okay, then it is the Stelimirs, who can only do one thing. And that thing that they're going to do is use their breath weapons. Because they're probably gonna die soon. Okay. That's into corner. So at this point, leave here, 60 feet. 60 feet across. Yeah, it's gonna hit all of yous, apart
What are you
from
doing?
Eugene, who is. This boy here is breathing freezing winds upon all.
Does his chain go that far?
He's not moving.
Oh.
His breath weapon is a 60-foot cone. So if all of you could go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Ouch! Holy, just did a fail.
Constitution saving throw, you say?
Yes.
Don't tempt fate, Amy.
I mean,
I'm so fucking glad I am as far away as I am.
Wait, oh my god, do these things... Does frost damage heal these guys?
Frost giants?
Yeah.
No. Not by default.
Okay.
In no edition has a giant been healed by their damage type.
Okay.
funny, you should say that.
Don't. Please don't tell me. No.
No, I just thought it was funny. Yeah, if Minari.
Oh, right, Minari.
Yes. Varg, if you could go ahead and.
Fuck.
He said he'll be back in a second.
Oh, yes.
Save is technically an 11.
Okay. Well, she's 41 damage to anyone who failed.
Oh!
21 who passed.
I can't even fail that concentration save.
Mm. 21 damage puts me at can go down in one hit range. I think I might need to spend my reaction to save myself here. Cast Absorb Elements.
No, these guys are the end of the initiative, and no one other than the giant leader will go before you. If you want, I can heal you, but I'd prefer to have Ty here to tell me whether he wants me to heal him.
Yeah, Ty's about to get knocked out of Dire Bear form. Take a
Yeah, I
shitload
would
of
imagine
damage.
he's
And...
probably about to jump back into his form. Again, I don't know. Maybe he'll let it drop and come back into it.
One last
Presume he'll be back in a moment.
fireball.
While he is, I'm going to disappear for 2 seconds
I'm here.
as well. Why would you time it like that, you bastard? Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, gladly.
Oh.
So it's
Ugh.
24.
You take 21 cold damage.
Okay.
So it was 20. It was 42, right?
41. But 21. It rounds up.
Okay.
Yes, it rounds up, not rolls up for one.
Alrighty. I see. That's fine.
Are you now back into normal form?
Yep.
Shrunk. And I've got some good news for you as well.
Good news, everyone.
There's true salamanders. If
Is
you
there?
could all do that again, that would be fantastic.
I'm casting Absorb Elements.
I'm casting Absorb Elements. So that'll be a Constitution save. So that'll
Yes.
be 6 in this form.
So 21. Minari down, by the way.
29.
I imagine 13 doesn't pass it.
Oh, what about?
Wouldn't it be
But I
16?
might.
Thank fuck she passes.
You're still in range of my aura. Do you already have that calculated?
Yeah, I already calculated it.
Right, so. Yeah. So Minari's down.
I mean, I haven't rolled the save yet. How much?
Okay. Oh, well, you need to go ahead and roll the save first.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
Minari's
was
down.
Minari.
16 HP, so dead.
Yes, even at half, that would be dead.
Fuck. How much? Okay, and Yerk needs to now make the saves. 16. That make it?
The DC. Well, no, it doesn't.
I have Bardic Inspo from Eugene.
Yes, you do.
I have that too. I forgot.
24 does, yeah.
Can I roll my Bardic Inspiration on top of mine?
Yep. Oh yeah, you did get it.
Yeah.
So I do. I think I passed with a 21.
The DC
22.
is 17, so I believe you all pass, so you only take 25 cold.
And I have that. So I've
With
absorbed.
absorbance, yeah.
25.
Love bards.
So it's
Fucking
total
love
of,
bards.
total
So
of
12 or 15,
13.
13.
13.
Gotcha. You know, I've looked better.
How bad is I've looked better?
You know, on a scale of roughly speaking, 1 to 86, I'd say a 13.
Do you?
Oh god!
Do you want? I can't. I can't heal you before this guy acts. So I'm praying for you, dog. I'm praying. Oh fuck.
Well, it is Varg's turn. Salamanders can do nothing else because they were equipped in the mine.
Wait,
How
Eugene.
bad?
But at the start of this turn, if we could take a quick break,
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to go to the
I'll
bathroom.
leave you to think about what you're doing for the moment. Look back in it. Tech.
I gotta be right back. I gotta do something real quick anyway.
I want to concentrate on the spell. I can cast slow on these enemies.
That's a
On
con
these three.
save on giants.
I feel you. It's still a DC 17.
Man.
It's not going to be.
They have like a plus 12.
Gee,
They're
bro.
giants.
All right. So then there's also hypnotic pattern.
Isn't that also a con save?
I don't know. I think that's a wisdom.
It might be. I don't usually do illusion spells, and usually illusions are wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom saving throw. The issue is, I don't get to choose the creatures. It's every
That could be
creature in
all
the
of
area. And if they
Yeah.
get hit, the spell just ends. So I wouldn't
Honestly,
be able to cast it
man,
on this guy.
What
But
I think you should do, if you're asking for opinions,
yeah,
it's
I
just-
want to concentrate.
is put a wall of fire right here, and then just have it facing this way. You will hit both of these guys, and the fire will hit this giant if he is still there. But I'm confident that I will kill him on my turn. If that's the move. Because I'm so low that if something decides they want to come and mess with me, I might go down for the first time in the campaign. And I don't want to do that on the first anniversary. So I might just polymorph into a bear for more health. I have plenty of spell slots to go.
We also have to take it to the road.
Yo, buddy. Slow the wisdom save.
So those a wisdom save?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. Each target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell's
What?
trigger. Yeah.
How's that a wisdom save?
Bug. All bard spells are wisdom saves, bro. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could cast it on all of these guys.
Okay. This might be huge brain. So I'd lose a d6. So if I move just around, I can get advantage. I can flank. I could go for a crit. Because I want to cast Guardian of Nature. Do you have
Be
any
back.
way to heal me? Oh, okay.
I know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be back. And
Alright.
if oh god, I'm gonna cast slow on them. You're gonna polymorph yourself, right?
Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Don't worry about me.
I know you have temporary hit points, so I'm not gonna worry too heavily about hitting you right now, but I am worried about it in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have a big brain plan. I think I'm absolutely giga galaxy. Okay,
I think
this is a combat.
yeah, I was about to ask if you wanted me to full lay on hands you, but it sounds like you've got a better plan.
I think I'm huge brain.
Yeah.
I actually do need a couple minutes. I need to clear out my cat box real quick.
Yeah,
before I
that's
had to go do
fine.
something anyway.
Man, there's a very short list of spells that are on both the cleric and sorcerer spell list. Not even spells. I don't even have all of these spells, but just spells at all that do not have verbal components. The total list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me make sure I counted that right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cantrips, 3 first level spells, and a second level spell, and that's it.
That's it.
Of all spells of
Fuck.
up to second level,
Oh.
that's it. I can let me add in the rest of the spell levels and see.
So that's what I thought you meant at first. Like there are literally
Oh,
nothing
no.
above.
It gets better. 3
Oh.
third level spells, 1 6th level spell, 1 8th level spell, and 1 9th level spell. Ironically, the 9th level spell is Psychic Scream, which doesn't make any noise. But that's the whole list.
Makes me want to scream!
And
That's insane.
of the spells on this list that I have, there are 2.
Oh.
Give me the yeet, boys, free my soul. Wanna get tossed in a fucking hole and drift away. It's alright. It's all good. We got this. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Let's do this thing, gamers.
Waiting a couple more minutes on Ty, but
Ah, fair.
I think that the next 2 rounds of combat are going to be absolutely decisive.
God, Halo Infinite gameplay looks like shittier, slower Titanfall.
I return.
Welcome back.
Are y'all ready to die?
I think
You'll
we
be
got
fine.
this.
Well, if y'all ever...
Right. What do?
I'd like move right here.
Yes.
I'd like to hit this guy really hard with my hammer.
Yep.
If I have advantage,
Yep.
I will capitalize on that.
Yep.
Do. Let's roll for crit. No crit, but I imagine a 29 hits.
Just yeah, just a bit. Yep.
Alright. Do no extra d6. Man, low roll.
That's 15 bludgeoning. Yep.
Yep. He's still up.
He is.
I'd like to expend a charge.
Yep.
And I will bring it around and hit this salamander behind me.
Yep.
Hopefully this hits. Does a 22 hit it?
It does.
Okay. Oh my god.
Salamander is still up as well.
Wait, Ty, you now have to take an. Wait, no, they're mind whips still, right?
No. Why would he
No.
take an attack of opportunity?
If
Why
you
would I
move
leave?
again.
Well, I mean, even if I move, they can move now and just attack me anyway,
Yeah.
so I don't really care.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
Wait, no, stay there.
I will then, as a bonus action, turn into a regular dire bear.
Yeah, cause when Jean, cause I'm guessing Jean's gonna fireball that amulet.
Yeah, and I can use my amulet. I'm actually Mega Brain. I'm
You
actually
are
Mega Brain.
bigger brain than you thought.
See, I'm so galaxy brain that I didn't even know all of the steps of my plan.
You had all these orbital galaxies we didn't even know about.
Am I casting fireball right there? Because I wanted to,
Yes.
to slow these guys.
No,
please,
please
kill the
fireball.
salamanders. If they breathe again, we will die.
Fair enough. That was actually
Horrifying.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You guys, yeah. If Irk wants them dead, I'm down because, like, I was trying to do this mostly for her, for the slows.
I mean, I appreciate you thinking about me, but kill the damn salamanders.
Easy.
That's my turn.
Okay. Thanks, Mel.
I'm not as big.
You still haven't attacked him, have you?
I haven't. Well, I just hit him just barely with my.
Oh yeah, just that's the first
Like-
time you've attacked him.
Dubbed his
Yeah.
fucking baby toe.
Like, actually.
Yeah, basically. So at this point, Anna has still done. Well, the most damage has come from Eugene, but he's stuck here. So I believe the next most damage been done is Anna. So he's going to. He's going to hit her. Well, he's going to attack her. He's going to get a 28.
Oh. I can't do it.
That was a very defeated sound.
Shield requires a verbal component.
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Wait. Oh god, I'm so glad I'm not in there.
What?
It's chunky.
I'm so glad I'm not in range of the silence.
Yeah, I told you. It's rough. I only got
That's going to be 26 slashing damage and 6 cold. 32.
Okay, is the slashing damage magic?
It is. It's a magic axe.
Okay, so 32 puts me in.
For once, you're being hit by something magical.
Okay. Well, on the upside, how much damage is that total? 32? That's still
32,
not
yeah.
enough damage. No, I actually do have to.
16. Yeah,
Yeah, I do
16.
actually have to roll for that.
Oh god.
Oh.
Help.
Use-
Silence, isn't it?
Flash of Genius doesn't require doesn't require.
Not a spell.
Yeah, it's not a
Think
spell,
of it
and she doesn't need to hear me. So, yeah,
It's just huge brain energy.
Yeah, I think you just have to. You just have to be able to see him.
Yep, you just get zapped, and you keep your concentration.
Wait,
What?
how many
Didn't-
attacks does he get?
Didn't you use your reaction to absorb elements?
I did.
How am I gonna roll 2?
He already used his action to attack. I
That's
don't think
true.
he used the horde.
That's true.
I hope not.
That's true.
Yeah, it's fine.
What were you concentrating on?
Silence.
The silence.
Oh, fuck.
If he dies, it doesn't matter. We don't need the zone of silence anymore. The first
This is-
sound that anyone hears from this zone is Anna screaming as she gets hit.
And you just see his eyes light up. He grins and lets out a bellowing war cry as he strikes you again. And gets natural 20.
Well, normal damage.
Normal damage. How much is this normal damage? That's going to be 33 plus 8. 41.
41 damage.
Is Anna up?
Wait, how much of it is frost damage?
8.
Okay, I am reducing 8 frost damage to 4. So what does that put me down to?
37.
Anna has 3 health.
We take those though.
That is fair enough. That is all he can do. He continues to rage, but now vertically rage. Olia is going to just continue doing an attack. This is just 8. That's actually only just enough to hit. So she's going to do some damage. That giant is looking very ragged. Eugene.
Okay, so Eugene is gonna let out some big rips. It's gonna be a 4th level fireball.
Yes, yes, yes!
Yo, that big damage.
In the same area.
So I get 21 damage.
Right,
No, just
so half 21.
Yo.
Well, even if they pass,
Yo.
Yo!
Get rid of
Yeah!
him. Get rid of
come
him.
out of here.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, fucking-
The
fucking-
giant-
The Giants go!
No. I did it.
Yo!
I did it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, how much damage?
Wait, hold on. You might have got a new record too. Cause that's
I mean, technically he did 34 damage total.
Well,
That's what the health they had left between them.
34.
Mm-hmm.
don't
But technically,
we count on the
DC
No,
is
we
what?
don't. Not on the record, we don't.
I think. Well, not on the last one. I think on the Balasar's one you did, but on the last one you didn't.
yeah,
But if
we
we
don't count
even if
that.
we do, you're looking at 5, which is 205. So still even not. It's still not.
No, that would
What the fuck?
that would be a new record.
I thought it was like
81
230 or
Plus
something.
2 and 3.
Oh,
Oh, well, I meant to do two
well,
others.
if we're not counting,
I count
It's-
overkill.
do we?
We didn't.
It's 41 times 5 basically, because you hit him once and they doubled it.
Yeah. 282.
Oh wow.
Ain't bad.
A lot of numbers there, actually.
So it should be, no, 205, because it should be 82,
205.
82.
Yeah.
So yeah, 205.
God.
Okay, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna split the record to count overkill and not count overkill. I want to, I want to immortalize this.
It's not
Yeah, he's really
immortalized
hard.
though. It's only immortalized until someone beats it, which is not very immortal. It's a living
technically-
document.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, record it.
Okay, so Eugene would move 15 feet really quickly to give Irka Bardic Inspiration, and then he'd move 15 feet exactly back to where he was.
Right.
And then that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. Anna.
Okay. Isn't that lovely? So, of the two giants, which one looks worse?
We haven't laid a finger on the
Yes,
one on
the-
the left.
Okay.
This
the
guy
other
the
one
hell
is-
off me!
The other one is looking very rough. Olia is taking some big chunks out of it, and Eric's looking at him as well.
Okay. I'm gonna move there.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you skirt the other one's range a little bit better than that.
Well, I
If
mean,
you go directly that way, you can take an attack opportunity.
I got 60 feet of movement. Where am I? Right here?
Yeah.
I can
Uh,
literally almost
yeah, it's-
take a full L bracket. Okay. Green Flame Blade won't hit another target. And these guys aren't immune to physical damage, are they?
No.
Then
No.
making more attacks is probably... Yeah, I'll just Green Flame Blade. There's the first one.
Okay. See? Not quite.
And
Does hit.
before I cast the second Green Flame Blade, I have a normal sword swing in there.
That's enough to bring him down.
Oh, thank God, I got a charge back. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna do something for Irk. I'm gonna quicken another Tasha's Mind Whip to hit the one giant, so that she can get away. Unless
That
you
is
want to
a
stay there.
12,
I'm staying
so
here.
that is a
You're
15.
staying there?
If I'm not being flanked, I think I can stay alive.
Okay, then instead of Tasha's Mind Whip, I will use a second level healing word. You healed
Ah!
that pitiful, paltry.
9!
Jeez. Wait, that only rolled 1d4. That should be second level. Oh, there it is. Higher healing
Yeah.
cast. I didn't see that.
It's a strange way it does that, but
That.
it works, I guess.
Yep. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Here.
42.
Bump.
Then, seeing him fall as Anna just, plunges her sword into his heart.
Yeah, Anna sprints at this guy, like, leaps up to her feet. I how high can you jump? What's their maximum high jump? Can we assume that...
She's hasted right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Hannah jumps up and meets this guy, I think, like, just below the sternum with the green flame blade with one stab, grabs onto his clothes and stabs him again, and then falls to her feet. Like, and then just throws her arm out and heals Irk.
With that display, Irk wheels around and
says, I've always wanted to kill something as big as you.
In giant?
Yeah.
Come and try, little one.
And Pack Tactics gives me... Bam. 17. Insufficient, I'm guessing?
Hits. No, that hits.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna start blowing faster. I'm gonna...
We still have a lot more giants.
Yeah, we don't know how many more giants
Yeah.
we got for the day.
Alright, well, damage. 13.
Okay.
Then just concentrating on Anna's haste. I really wish I had a like a green flame blade or booming blade or whatever. Wait, no, math doesn't work out. Anyways, bop.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Will also hit.
14 damage.
13.
I'm gonna jolt the second one to do a little bit more damage.
Okay.
Why did I just make an arcane jolt action? Perfectly balanced, as all
7.
things should be. So, that's gonna be 34 damage total.
Okay.
Alright, and can't really use my bonus action here. That's my turn.
You hit hard for a small thing. Grasps the haft of a hammer, brings it down hard towards you. And misses because that is a 12. Grunts in frustration, shifts back, like tries to swing, almost smacking you like a hockey puck. And that's a natural 20.
Fuck!
Oh no.
It's pure cocky time.
Your Dark Souls dodge rolls the first strike, and says ha,
Misses
and then
the
get
timing on the iframes
Oh,
for the second.
oh.
Like,
Well,
what?
I mean, the bright side, that's pretty fucking terrible. Let's see. Oh, it's a 9. 26 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, I've had normal
Ow!
attacks to deal with that.
Yeah, but I've definitely been hit harder than that before. But 26 damage,
Yep,
you said?
yeah. Well, on 60-12, I rolled 3 ones.
Ooh,
Woo-hoo, woo.
we got the anacrits coming in.
That really was. That is all she can do. You can hear some footsteps coming from the back of the room,
Fuck you guys.
and then we're back to Varg.
I'll go to here. Oh, that's to grab my name tag. Up here.
No.
Flank.
Secure whoever's coming. I've got her.
Do you?
Me and Olia have got her.
What do you want?
Yeah, maybe then.
I got 3 health and 1 blade charge.
Healing hands yourself.
I think I was like right here then. I don't remember.
Something like that, yeah.
So I hear. I'm a bear. I have advantage on hearing, actually. No, that's not even a joke. I have keen senses.
Yeah.
Do I hear what door she's coming from? Like, do I know
Yeah,
she's right here?
yeah. Like, she's
Well-
sprinting. You can, making absolutely no effort to conceal her presence. She is barreling towards that door.
Well, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be a bear.
You're just gonna wait by the door.
Prep an action to fuck her up.
Basically, I'm gonna like prep an action. Can I like prep to shove her over?
You
Like, I just want to shoulder check her as soon as she comes through this door.
Yeah, no, you can try. So that'll be the
Well,
shove.
she's only one size bigger than me.
Yeah. And yeah, no, that's instead of an attack, you can do a shove. That's fine. What do they do with it? It's gonna be. How much damage she do? Nope. Okay. Olia's going to go over here. Just rakes her axe across the giant's legs as she moves, then twists, reversing her grip, comes back towards the back of it, and gets 2 solid hits against the giant. Eugene!
Alright, you said they got that? which means I should be safe to. I'm gonna move 50 feet using my bonus action with the weapon. Just want to figure out where I want to go. Can I hop on your? I mean, not your.
Minari's down.
What is it? Minari. Oh, I can.
Yeah, I guess you can stand on top of them.
So I'm technically under Minari at the moment, but anyway, so, and then,
God.
okay, quick question.
Where are you?
I'm under Minari.
Oh. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. So, quick question for Tyler, mainly.
Yeah.
Would it be an issue if I polymorphed you into a dire bear, a giant dire bear?
I wouldn't say no. Cause then, hey, I keep my prepped action. I just get bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, the bigger bear. I
Yeah.
will take that. I just realized I could have used Relentless during that. Fuck me.
I can barely cast it on him too.
Barely.
Ah!
I have no more 4th level slots after this, but I don't need them.
We dig there.
Lord.
Varg is now a giant dire bear, his favorite form, and
It's true form.
yeah. Irk still has a bardic inspiration, I assume?
Yeah.
Giving it to Varg.
Hey, yo. I get to outstrength the giant.
You get to try.
And I will.
I'm sure you believe that.
Not with those rolls, man.
I mean, mine haven't been much better.
I'll roll above a 2 this time, I promise.
Rolls a 3.
Maybe even a 3.
You know it's better than a 2.
Anything else, Eugene?
That is my turn. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Varg. You do not have bardic inspiration. I used my bonus action to get this far.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
Fair enough.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't have
but,
one, do I? Yeah, no. I
That-
used
but-
mine.
Yeah, that's my turn.
So Irk, what do you want me to do? Because I don't really have a lot of optimal choices for ways to spend my turn if not hitting this giant.
Heal yourself.
Okay, well, after healing myself, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if you. I don't know. Do what you will.
I got 1 sword charge.
All right.
Get another one.
This is another one right there.
That's fair.
Just make it a team combo kill if it happens.
She's bleeding from a few wounds, but still going
Yeah.
pretty strong.
Yeah, she's up, so sure.
Okay.
She is strong.
Like, I needed someone to check the advance of this other giant.
I fancy my odds. Oh man. My dice really don't like me very much.
That does hit.
It does hit. Okay. We'll use a 2nd level smite. And we'll do it again.
16.
And we'll do it again. Not the hit. The smite.
Another one.
Wait.
Do it again.
Yeah. We'll do one more smite.
Another one.
I'm so sorry.
And with that,
Yes. Oh god, I got 2 charges.
another giant hits the floor, collapsing to the slightly icy ground with a deafening thud.
Do you want to describe how I kill it? Do you want to describe how you help me kill it? I want you to have this. I just need these sword charges.
There's still one left coming into these rooms.
You're gonna
And
let
also
really blow
more
on that one.
throughout.
You're gonna get a chance.
This is Vargs.
I mean, how much damage can Varg do in a turn?
A lot. Not enough to kill it, but I'm gonna keep it checked here for a while.
Maybe.
And then I move there. The rest of my movement.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Irka's a little sad, but she'll live.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, there are other giants in the town.
I got it. So, Anna, like, sprints forward with her, like, blade. Ah, man, it looks like the weapon art in Dark Souls 3 for the longsword, where you've got the heavy attack where you, like, spear forward. But she turns it so that the flat of her blade faces upwards, and she shoves it under Irk's feet and flings her into the air, and then jumps with her. She pushes Irk towards the thing's head and stabs it in the chest, and I assume Irk hits it in the head with the hammer and it goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
as it falls, Anna, like, jumps and then sprints the rest of her distance over to Varg, and that's her turn.
Be sure to tell all your buddies that you got killed by someone the size of your fucking foot. I don't know.
Donut.
There you go.
Well, it's your turn
Okay.
now.
Irk.
Fantastic. I would drink a potion of healing. Yeah, so we've got a potion of... We need to get potions of greater healing. I'm just gonna drink a potion of healing that we've got. Nine. Yeah. And then she is going to look at Olya and say, like, and how bad she look?
She has a lot of blood on her. However, much of it is the giants. She's certainly looking wounded and winded, but she's not looking too terrible.
Olya, wanna heal?
I'm fine. Finish the last one before the others arrive.
Alright.
And then Irk is going to use her action to dash. To... right there. That's my turn.
Buck, give me a dex saving throw.
Could be strength, because I'm holding
Nope.
my ground.
Dex.
You're gonna throw some ice under your feet, like a banana peel.
Okay. Well, that.
Gotta dodge that shit.
What's the range on your? Is it 10 feet or 15 feet on the aura?
10.
Oh, I'm out of it. Oh yeah. Let's go. You know what? That's a 16.
So you hear her footsteps coming, and you lean back just in time as the door swings open. This heavy slab of stone just barely skims your nose. You avoid taking it to the dome. But as she comes through the door, you're able to attempt your shove.
Alright.
Give me an athletics.
Athletics, we love to see it. Okay. That will be +10. Take those.
Wait, what just happened?
What is going on? Because I think we're dropping the fuck out.
No.
What?
He rolled a 2,
Oh,
so he quit.
Oh.
Varg back to human form. I mean, I can't even flash of genius that, and I mean Anna's
Oh,
within
yeah.
range,
Oh,
so
Maybe you could.
That's not a Constitution save. I'm the one concentrating on that spell.
What?
oh yeah,
It's an athletics. He's trying to shove the woman.
oh
Yeah.
This is a strength check.
He's trying to shove her as she comes battering through the door.
yeah, okay, flash of genius, sure,
17?
yeah. Let's see,
17's reasonable.
let's see how it goes.
17 is reasonable. However, it's not a 21. So even with Irk being like, no, hold her, like, shove like that, it's just not enough. And this thing, you have never met something this strong. And she just grabs onto you as you try to grapple her, pushes you back, grasps her axe, and swings. Well, that's gonna be a 15. Oh, but you're bare, so that would hit.
15?
10?
Yeah.
15 total. That does hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Ain't no concept.
That's gonna be 28 slashing damage.
Hold
Okay.
up. I didn't think I was close enough, but I am. Cutting words.
Oh.
I got one left. I'm gonna use it. Oh, wait, no, you're full on your.
He's,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
he's
I mean,
only,
I'm
only
full.
just.
Conserve the resource.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No, I'm like, wait, no, you're a full health dire bear.
How much damage was the first one?
28.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not concentrating on this, so it doesn't actually matter.
Nope.
Okay. That would be a 19 to hit.
Now what? No.
And that would be 19. That would be 25 slash damage.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
I love you not making the fucking concentration saves every time you get hit in this form.
It does. It is nice. I gotta admit. So, I'm gonna replace a claw attack with a shove, cause I'm pissed. Actually, I need to roll
Nice.
above a 2. I have to.
This is purely for pride.
Yeah, exactly. Yo,
We take
there we
these.
go.
Double.
We
There
do
you
take
go.
double.
those.
She gets a 16.
No! He finally
She
makes
rolled
an
his-
athletics check.
Doubling down as she slams her axe twice into you. You then just leap forward, slamming your full weight into her. And I presume you're knocking her to the ground as opposed to pushing her
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
So you push her down to the ground, towering over her as you attack. And this is very appropriate music.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah. We're gonna kill some people.
Yeah,
now.
then puts the rest of your attacks at advantage.
We take these. Oh, maybe if we hit 25.
25 hits.
All right. Then a bite attack. Roll for crit, of course.
Oof.
Damn it. Almost.
So close.
All right. It's like 28 damage. We take that. I don't have anything else I can do, so I'm just gonna like roar in her face and end my turn.
Okay. Olia kind of looks over, sees that you'll pretty much have it. And is going to go to the front door to see what's going on. Eugene.
All right. Eugene is going to cast. Well, first he's going to get closer. Let me just step out of Minari really quickly.
Stop hiding under the wreckage.
Could I see like her technically?
Yes, she's well laying down in that little corner there, so you can't get a very good look at her, but you can see her, yeah.
Eugene's actually gonna get a bit closer. Should I fireball or vicious mockery? You're right. Dumb question. Fireball every time.
Yes, that's what I meant, yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, since she's laying down, I can see, like, over here, right?
Yeah, with how tall these ceilings are, you can see just about through there.
Big fireball, only hitting her.
What's it? Probably gives you disadvantage, doesn't it?
Huh?
Doesn't it? Or am I making that up? Where have I got that from?
Wait, what was the question? I just didn't catch the question.
For some reason I thought that when you're prone you have a disadvantage on saving throws, but I don't think that is.
Like only on like Dex.
Yeah, it's attack roll, isn't it? Why did I think? Where have I got that from?
I think it's like there is something for that. Is it restrained?
It's restrained. That
Yeah, it might be. Okay, well either way, she's just rolled a natural 20. How? Why? Why now of all times?
Hey, I'll
Sure.
take it nonetheless. 13 points of damage to her.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's restrained. We need a ranger in our party. That'll make these fireballs really hit.
she just kind of shelters under her cloak, and a lot of the damage seems to be done mostly to that as opposed to her.
Can't get him every time.
Anything else?
Now I'm close enough and I haven't used my bonus action. It's gonna be should I save it for cutting words or should I give it to Bark?
I don't think we need it.
Honestly, just keep it in your pocket.
Right, we don't know if we're about to get jumped by 4 more giants in 10 minutes.
Fair. After we kill these guys, like apparently giants respect strength, so like I'm pretty sure that'll be enough to be like, yo, we won. Get out of here.
My prayer is that they didn't hear any of this, and we'll get an hour to sit here for a minute, and then they'll show up and be like, what the fuck happened? And we'll be there, like, hey,
I'll be sitting on the throne.
step the fuck off.
Yeah.
From what Eugene noticed when he was doing his patrol scouting, a lot of the guards kind of like mingle in one place.
We're not,
So it should be fine.
the
Like, we should
dudes
be
are
fine.
not the concern. It's the 4
No.
giants.
Oh, fair enough. I thought there were giants patrolling as well.
There
That's what
are.
There are.
But not with the dudes.
Yeah. No, yeah. So, yo, Sean, what you told me about like the patrols, kind of like
The
main
guards,
ones,
they
that also
each-
include the giants.
the giants wander across the whole town.
Ah, okay.
No congregation.
Fair. Yeah. So like one might hear us, but like it'll take a while
yeah.
for the whole group to get to us.
Olier is currently looking out and seeing what's happening, so you'll find out soon enough.
We But yeah, no, that'll be the end of my turn. It is now, should be now, the Fiona.
It is indeed.
And moves up. And is gonna hit him.
At an advantage, because she is
Wrong.
laying down on the job.
Oh, great. Good, good. How much damage has she taken so far? Is she taking some nasty hits? How's she looking?
Not
Meet her up
too
a
bad
little.
at the moment.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother burning smites. I want that charge, but not that bad. Here's my second one. Oh my god, no, that's gonna hit. We're just gonna roll. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use Channel Divinity and just give that a +10.
That does indeed hit.
Great. And here's my last hit. And I will use this first level spell slot on that.
Okay. 7.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Here.
Alright. One sec. So, Yerk is going to, Yerka's gonna move there, and she is going to leap on top of her and, like run, like, basically across her, and then just, like, she's just going to start hammering at her face.
Very nice.
That'll hit.
14 damage.
Yep. That would also hit.
11 more damage. I will jolt it. $11 more damage.
Yeah, she's not looking too great.
Damn it!
Could use some masher charges if you really want it.
No, they're not. These guys are huge. It would take all three for them to start taking the, like, AC loss.
What?
That's how this works.
It has a size restriction?
A huge or gargantuan target only takes this penalty after you've expended either 2 or 3 Oh, it's just 2. 2 or 3 charges this way,
But
respectively.
don't they take extra damage?
They do take extra acid damage.
That's
I don't
more...
think she's a D4 low.
Well...
I mean, how bad does she look?
Guess...
Not like one hit'll take her down,
Okay.
but
Fucking shit. Here we go, boys. Who does it then? It's a roulette! It's probably Varg, though.
he is next. But it's her turn first.
What's she gonna do?
Get off me, little fly. Kind of shoves herself to her feet, kind of pushing Irk back down to the floor. The first attack is going to be against Irk out of frustration at being climbed on. Oh, that's a 28 to hit. She did not like being climbed on.
Ow!
Went in a D12. That's what? 16, 23 slashing damage from that one.
You're still up.
And then the other one's going to be against Varg because he is big and angry and in her face. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Misses, of course.
Of course, as is tradition.
Yerk spits out blood and a couple teeth and just says, your friend was stronger. And giant, of course.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, you're lucky I've already rolled damage against Varg. What's that attack would be against you again? Fuck, you take only 17 slashing damage. Like roll
No,
Karen
we eat
again,
those.
and then it's your turn.
I'm going to beat her to death. I think that'd be
Mhm.
funny. Do. She's standing up now, though.
She is, yeah. She's pushed herself back up. She's kind of almost filling this corridor, but she's up.
This is 15 hit.
Just.
Hey, yo. Alright, claw attack, inbound. Well. 8 damage, and then we're gonna put on another claw attack.
Lit.
Okay, another 8 damage.
Yep.
And a bite attack.
That hits.
Now, at a minimum, we're gonna do 9 damage. We do 15.
How does that happen?
Hey! You know, honestly, Varg just puts both claws, digs into her shoulder, shoves her onto the ground, and just takes her entire head in his mouth. He
Jesus.
just crushes it like a watermelon.
You now know what giant blood tastes like,
I have tasted your blood.
and giant brains.
Yum. I am now giant. I am
It's how
now
it works.
giant blood.
Because you are what you eat.
Basically.
Hey, I'm not like an artificer or anything, but maybe we should scrape these guys' toenails and shit for potion components.
Olia comes dashing over. We have a problem.
Oh, of course we do, because nothing gets to be celebrated for even a moment before we have more problems.
The rest are on their way. People outside heard they have been warned. We have 15 minutes at most.
Oh, great. Good.
I really wish I'd gotten. Oh boy.
And
I got an idea.
And on that note, we'll just for tonight.
I see.
As you
It'd be like.
You were saying, Sean, I'm sorry?
I say, on that note, we will call it for tonight, because it is nearly 4:30 in the morning.
It's been good, everybody. I'm gonna end the
No.
recording and go to bed. You'll have Haley, but not me.
Fair
Alright,
enough.
go
I will be
bed.
going to bed in the next couple of minutes anyway.
Fair
Uh,